lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Jeremy Lee in the building and every guest that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Slab Sharks Live. It is Thursday, September the 14th, 2023. My name is Jeremy Lee. I would like to thank everybody who joined us last time, and I apologize for starting late. As you can see, I am not in my usual studio and had to jump through a few technical hoops, but here we are, and we are going to do our best to stay on top of the Slab Sharks auctions. There are 950 or so going off tonight. We're going to be looking at as many of them as we can, over 100, depending on how well my connection is and everything goes here tonight. But check it out. Team Canada jersey behind me. I'm at my cousin's house right now, and it's actually one of my cousins who originally, his older brother is partially responsible for me being in this hobby in the first place. So it's fun to be here, and I am going to we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work tonight. Apologies again for being a little bit late, but welcome everybody to the show. And we already have auctions that are ending, and we are going to get started here. Just bear with me as the computer is running a little bit slow, but let's bring it up. There we go. Here we have, okay, so we're just jumping right in, everybody. Welcome again to the episode. And this is a 2014 PMG Red Leon Draisaitl, you guys. This is basically his rookie card. It's the red parallel. These are numbered out of 100. This is a PSA 9. It's at $432 as we sit right now. 7 seconds left. Get your bids in if this is something you are interested in. Draisaitl obviously plays under McDavid's shadow, but a player himself. And there's a bid to 510 in the final seconds. Congratulations to the winner of the Draisaitl. And thank you, Slab Sharks, as always, for sponsoring this episode and for being a great partner and a great provider of consignment services to Canadian card collectors. All right, guys, this is a big one. This is already at $7,300 right here. 65 bids already. 2018 Upper Deck Clear Cut McDavid Rookie Tribute Auto. Young Guns Tribute. It's a BGS 9 on the card. The auto is a 10. And all the subgrades are 9s, except surface is 8.5, corners are 9.5. So it averages out to be a BGS 9 mint condition card. The auto looks really good. Yeah, look at that. The auto looks really nice. Great looking card. 10 seconds left. Will we see any more bids on this McDavid? It's at $7,300 right now. Are the Sharks circling? Let's see if we get any more bids. Doesn't look like it. Not tonight, but $7,300 is a healthy number for that card in any event. All right, another McDavid. This is a big card, guys. This is his premier RPA, his rookie patch auto, numbered. This is the silver version, numbered out of 35 with a piece of Oiler logo patch right there from the word Oilers that sits under the oil drop on the chest logo, as you can see in the picture on the card. This is number 29 of 35, also graded a BGS 9 mint condition. This is what we call a mint plus. You've got 3 9s on the subs, but centering a 9.5. So we call that a mint plus because 4 9s would be a true mint. But where we're sitting right now, let's click that out of the way. This is a mint plus. It's now at $8,000, 35 bids, 6 seconds left, 8,100. The bids are coming. Anybody else? Final call. And this one is going to end at $8,100. There are some nice cards tonight, everybody. I'm sure you are aware. Here's one of those nice cards. I'll tell you, I could have bought this. I don't know if it's this exact copy, but it was a Gordie Howe exquisite flashback. I could have bought it off of our you probably know Stephane Perreault, SYP. I could have bought it from him at the National like 3 or 4 years ago for $1,000, and I did not buy the card. And I regret it now because look, now it's $4,800. That was $1,000 US. I think that was at the Chicago National, probably 2019, I guess it was. And here we are. I should have bought it because now this one is going for 4,800 Canadian. We have 10 seconds left. Beautiful card, graded a 9. The auto is on the card. Beautiful Gordie Howe autograph. Signed the number 9 as well. 25 copies made. 12 of 25. Final opportunity right here. 1 second. There it goes to 59.80. The Sharks were circling and they attacked. Gotta love that. All right, let's move along. This is going to be a lot of action tonight, guys. Andrei Vasilevsky, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I believe he is the second best goaltender in the state of Florida because Bobrovsky had a hell of a playoff run last year. I'm half kidding. This is his 2014 The Cup. This is the NHL Glory. It's a rookie shield auto. This is, I believe, was the first year of these Glory shields. That is a heavy chunk of silver embedded there right in the card. These are out of 10. On-card auto. It's graded a BGS 8.5. These thick cards, though, these thick cards are hard to get really well graded. But 8.5 is still pretty good on there. Let's just put that over there. All right, so we have 10 seconds left. $510 on the Vasilevsky NHL Glory Shield. 5 seconds, you guys. Final opportunity. I think I know whose card this is, too. Looks like 39 bids and 510 is going to do it on the Vasilevsky. All right, guys. Now here, look at this card. Look at this card. All right. This is a simple Connor McDavid Young Gun, but it is in the BGS pristine black label holder. We know what that means, right? That simply means that this card should be unimprovable. 67 bids, $23,700 right now. 30 seconds left. Is this a card you guys would buy? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if you'd buy it. People like this card. BGS Black Label are kind of the creme de la creme. So we'll see what's going to happen. 17 seconds left. We got Sylvana in the chat. Says, welcome, everyone. Should be a good one. Draisaitl, PSA 10. Yeah, we didn't get it live in time for that one. 8 seconds. We're up to 25. 30,101. The Sharks are circling. 37.01. 2 seconds left. 31. 001. $31,001 on the McDavid Young Gun BGS pristine black label. Wow. Congratulations to the buyer and the seller on that monster of a card. All right, guys, up next, we're going from like 30 grand down to under 200. But look, I like Jake Ottinger. I saw him play against the Flames in the playoffs a few years ago, and he was stellar. I mean, until Johnny Gaudreau thread the needle to win that. I think that was game 7. That was game 7 or 6 where the Flames finally won the series. This kid, I think he's going to be good. This is his Upper Deck Young Gun. This is the French Young Gun version. It's a PSA 10. It's at $177.50 right now. 23 bids, 11 seconds left. You guys out there got to decide if you're going to make a play. If this is a card you want, you got 6 seconds left to get in a bid. Final opportunity here for the Ottinger French Young Gun. There's a bid to 201.50, and it looks like that's where this one is going to settle in. All right. Next up, we had to look at the Huberdeau, guys. We had to look at the Jonathan Huberdeau Young Gun. It's a PSA 10 gem mint condition card. I am a Flames fan. He is now a Calgary Flame. We traded away Matthew Tkachuk for this guy. We had our hands tied. We had no choice. I think he's due for a breakout season. Not a breakout. I think he's due for a rebound season this year. We don't have Sutter as the coach anymore. New coach in place, and Huberdeau should have a much better season. At least that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm telling my Flames fans. That's what we think. We will see. We're at $85, 16 bids for the PSA 10 Young Gun, Jonathan Huberdeau of the Calgary Flames. Tampa home investors, what's going on? Good to see you in the house. 5 seconds on Huberdeau, everybody. Final call. Will we see a bid? Are the Sharks circling? There's a bid to 104.50 in the final 10th of a second. All right. Here's a Jason Robertson. Just like Ottinger, this is a young player on the Dallas Stars. One of my favorite young players. You've heard me say that before. This is his Young Guns Canvas rookie. It's a PSA 10, 2020. We're at 38 bids at $124.50 right now. 30 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen here. We will see what happens. Fan123 in the house. CGC 10 first edition Shuttleless Charizard went from 168 to 66 in 3 separate auctions. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, those comments, fan 123. But hey, you're entitled to them. You are entitled to them. John, what's going on? Shark attack. You know it. We got 10 seconds left on the Robertson Young Gun canvas. Where is Chaws when you need him? Cheap you thought that Premier went cheap. Hey, John? All right, looks like the Robertson is going to do 132.50 on the Young Gun canvas PSA 10. All right. Aaron Ekblad, defenseman for the Florida Panthers. First overall pick back in 2014, I suppose. This is his Young Gun. It's a PSA 10. 8 bids, $51. 40 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. John thought that McDavid Premier RPA, the silver, went cheap. Thinks that the Upper Deck Premier is an underrated brand put out by Upper Deck. I think it is too. I agree with John on that comment. He goes on to say you would not see such a cheap price for a premium brand like that if it was NFL, NBA, or Major League Baseball. Can't disagree with you there. Can't disagree. Sylvan, the one I was it was a BGS 9, the Gordie Howe that I passed on. It was a BGS 9. I think War Chief ended up buying it right after I walked away from the table. 7 seconds left here, guys, on the Ekblad. 2 seconds. Any final bidders? Looks like it's going to sell for $51. Oh, 52. Final bid came in the last 10th of a second. Here we have Brock Besser, PSA 10, Young Gun. I believe he is still in Vancouver, right? Horvat went to the Islanders. Is Besser still? I think he's still in Vancouver. Someone in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. We are looking at a PSA 10 Young Gun, 6 bids, but we're at $71, and we have about a minute and a half, a little bit of a break here. Let's look at some comments in the meantime. John says the McDavid Young Gun High Gloss just sold for $100K, and now $8K for that Premier on card auto that Connor handled himself. I know, John. Logic, absolutely none whatsoever. Listen, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you completely on those comments. John says 24K for an out of $100,000. Yeah, people do. I mean, listen, it's that McDavid Young Gun in the black, pristine black label BGS holder. That's people are paying for that little black piece of paper and the plastic. The card is the card. So yeah, you're really, it's a status sort of thing for a lot of people, I think, to own those black labels. They don't do it for me, I'll tell you. I'm not interested in them, but a lot of people are. So I'm going to respect. I'll respect it, even if I don't collect that way. Sylvan thought it would end at 32. You weren't far off. What's up, Orlando? Welcome to the show. Yeah, you were close, Sylvan. You were close. John is laughing at this nonsense. At this point, it must be Upper Deck. No, it's not Upper Deck bidding themselves up, John. Come on. Tampa says, why am I not seeing these on eBay? Are you running ahead? I am on ebay.ca, Tampa. I don't know if these are visible on regular eBay. I think they would be. But this Besser is about to sell in 4 seconds, $71. Final opportunity, final chance to take the Besser, and that's going to settle in at $71 for the PSA 10. Let's switch it up here, guys. Bo Bichette, 2020 Topps Chrome, blue refractor, only 150 copies of this card produced. This is a Gem Mint 9.5 with a 10 auto. And as I say, if you're watching me call these auctions, I just think Topps does a great job supplying the pens to these athletes. The autographs lay down beautifully on these Topps Chrome cards. Look at that. It's a perfect autograph. The subgrades are 395s and a 9 on corners. Overall, it's a 9.5 Gem Mint, 20 bids, $480. Bo Bichette, I watched him play the other day. The guy can hit the ball. I'm not a huge baseball fan right now, but the guy can hit the ball. 480, 7 seconds. Let's see if anything else is going to happen here. Any final bids? 480. No Sharks decided to take a bite out of this one in the final few seconds. All right, guys. Ronald Acuna Jr., 2018 Topps Chrome. This is the purple refractor auto. 250 copies of this card produced. It's a BGS 9, mint condition. The autograph did get the 10 grade, as you can see. Let's have a look at the auto. So I'm seeing a few scuffs there. I have to think that those are on the slab, not the card, but I can't be sure. So judge for yourself and make sure you take a look at it. If you are bidding on this to get comfortable with that, you can kind of see a little white spot between the two parts of his autograph. but the centering's a 10. Corner, surface, and edges are all 9. So this is a true mint plus. You have that extra 10 there, 2 extra half grades on the centering. So it makes this a true mint plus play. There's a bid to 825, guys. 7 seconds left on the Acuna. 40 bids. There's a bid to 855. Final opportunity. Any more Sharks? Looks like this one is going to sell for 855 for the Acuna Jr. out of 250. Brings us to Mason McTavish. And I find this, if you guys remember, we saw what the Ottinger sold for. We saw what the Ekblad sold for. And now we have a Mason McTavish outselling both of those guys, which is fine. I mean, you know, he's younger. We in the hobby, we like prospects and young players with big upside. Mason McTavish has that on a young Ducks team. This is the PSA 10 Young Gun, $166. We just saw a bid come in. We have 35 bids, 25 seconds. Tampa, I hope you were able to find these. I hope you were. That was your French Ottinger, Sylvain. I hope you're happy with the sale for sure. Few of these will be yours. I'm sure they will be. 10 seconds. We're at 166 on the Mason McTavish. Let's see what's going to happen here. 4 seconds. Final opportunity to lock down one of these PSA 10 McTavishes. Looks like the 166 bid is going to do it on that one. That brings us to a Dawson Mercer. Look, I don't know a lot about Dawson Mercer, but I listen to the Hockey Cards Gong Show podcast. These guys cover all the rookies. You can go back into their archive and find one. This is the PSA 10 Young Gun, Dawson Mercer, $94 right now, 23 bids. We have 35 seconds. Let's see what's going to come of this one. Sylvain, definitely call out your cards. Call them out. That's what this is about. If you are a consigner to Slab Sharks and you are watching this show, let everybody else in the chat know which are your cards. Let me know. If I get to your comments soon enough, I will shout you out as well. And if you're bidding on cards, if you win a card, let us know. That's always fun. 12 seconds left, guys, on Dawson Mercer. 23 bids, $94. Here we go. Final opportunity. 1 second. No more bids. This is going to sell for $94. All right, what do we have next? We have a Mikko Rantanen Young Gun Canvas rookie. PSA 10 Gem Mint, $115, 31 bids. As we sit right now, we have about 40 seconds left. And when and if things slow down in the chat, I will start to throw out some populations to you all. I'm going to see if I can find you guys a pop on this one actually right now. I'm sure you can do it yourself, but I'm going to just punch it into the PSA app 74692-165. The Mikko Rantanen Young Guns Canvas PSA 10 is a population of 293. Hey, that's fewer than the PSA 10 Michael Jordan 86 Fleer. That's a $240,000 card. Whatever, 160 to 200, let's say. This is $115. 4 seconds. Final opportunity. 31 bids. There's a final bid to $119.50. And that'll do it on the Rantanen Young Guns Canvas PSA 10. Another Young Guns Canvas, you guys. Owen Power. This is a PSA 10. 20 bids so far. Owen Power has a lot of hobby love coming for Owen, as are the Buffalo Sabres. A young team, tons of young players, lots of potential. So I'm excited for them this year. I was actually talking to an NHL scout yesterday, and I asked him, what do you think about the Ottawa Senators this year coming up? He said, yeah, they're going to be good. And then he said, but the Buffalo Sabres, he said. And I thought, yeah, they have a lot of great young players as well. All right, Sylvain, please do go ahead and shout out your cards. Everybody else as well. Sylvain confirms Besser is still in Vancouver. Thank you very much. Ladies, man, I don't know the pop on that black label. I know I'm late here anyway. John agrees. Upper Deck needs some tips from Tops for their pens. At least Upper Deck did better this year with stature. It was a disaster last year. We have the Gong Show in the chat. Biggest premier sale of all time, $10,800. For some reason, they don't sell well in the secondary market. Missing a signature card in our, like a landmark kind of card from the set. The way that Upper Deck did add the 3Ds this year to stature, which I think are beautiful cards. And I know that the fellows from the Gong Show have been calling out the need for Premier to have one of these signature cards, something like a flagship card. And maybe, hey, let's face it, Upper Deck listens to the Gong Show, so they may come out and listen to their advice and heed it and move forward that way. John says, Huckyard's Gong Show podcast, great point. No one-of-one shield like Ultimate. And John says, Ultimate this year had sticker autos. It's not, you say uncalled for, but it's that or nothing. 6 seconds left here, you guys. $86. There's a bid to 89 on the Owen Power, 92.50, and that is going to do it on the Owen Power. All right, what do we have next? Here we go. Cale Makar, everybody. Cale Makar's Young Gun. All right, let's check out the population on this because we are sitting at $720. I mean, look, that isn't Ovechkin, Crosby, McDavid type of Young Gun money, but it's still $720, you know? So let's see what the population is. I'm sure some of you have this already. Population 2,240. 2,240 PSA 10s, but there is demand for young Cale Makar. 23 seconds, guys. Sharpen those trigger fingers. Decide if you're going to get a bid in. You're down to 15 seconds. So far, all the Young Guns have been Sylvans minus the BGS 10. Love it. He's happy. You're happy with the McTavish. Good to hear. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds, guys, on Cale Makar. We're still at $730, and that is going to do it. No more bids on the Cale Makar. Population 2,240. Kirby Doc, everybody. Kirby Doc, PSA 10 Young Gun, sitting at $180 right now. We got 45 seconds left. 26 bids. Probably Sylvan's card as well. Last Schwein in the chat. That was his Dawson Mercer. Hey, look at this, Sylvan. John is rooting you on. I love it. I love it. What kind of ads are you getting, Jeremy? I'm not even looking at them. I don't even know what I'm getting there. I've been watching poker hands on YouTube lately a little bit. I've taken in less hobby content because there's just so much going on. All right. Josh notices everything. What did he see? I don't even know. Oh, Lego too. Lots of Lego in my house. That's for sure. All right, guys. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds on Kirby Doc. Final call. That's going to do it. $180 on the Kirby Doc PSA 10 Young Guns. Next up, Elias Pettersson. Pettersson from 2018. Young Guns galore tonight. 24 bids. $242 as we sit right now. Let's check the pop on this one. We had like over 2,400 on the Makar. I'm guessing the Pettersson is less. Let's see. Not by much. 2,092 PSA 10 Petterssons. I mean, that's like 1.5 sections at the where do they play in Vancouver? What do they call it? The Garage? That's like one section there. 14 seconds left, 242.50. We have 24 bids on the Elias Pettersson. I think he's going to have a big year. This kid, he's skinny. The bigger and stronger he gets, the better he will be. I believe that's going to be the case. Let's see here. Final opportunity. Looks like it's going to settle right in there at 242.50. Another Pettersson. Let's see if this one does any more. We have a nice comparative opportunity here to see how two different PSA 10 Petterssons go. We had 242.50 on the last one. That's older. We're going to close this one up. Let's save a little bit of memory here. Look at this. This sold earlier tonight, guys. The Draisaitl exclusives out of 100 Young Gun PSA 10 did 67.66. Not bad right there. All right, we're still on the Pettersson, still 241, 20 seconds left. Sylvan had 2 Owen Power PSA 10, gave one for my uncle for mounting my TV. That's very nice of you. Surprised at the Makar price. Good, I'm glad you like that. Solid prices on the Young Gun, says John. Sports card 613 from Asia. Good to have you live from Asia. Final opportunity here. Last one did 242, and this one's going to do 241. Looks like people are thinking along the same lines tonight on the Pettersson Young Guns. Next up, Andrei Kuzmenko, 2022 PSA 10 Young Gun, $140 right now, 23 bids. Had a decent rookie season last year. Let's see what he's going to do this year. 30 seconds left, $140. Yeah, sports card 613 is 613. I know that's the Ottawa area code. Is that in reference to that, or is that something different? Curious what you have to say to that. Let us know. Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. All right. 15 seconds left, everybody, on the Kuzmenko Young Gun PSA 10. We do have sharks lurking, guys. There are sharks circling. We'll see when they're going to come out. Hopefully they come out in swarms tonight. 140 is going to do it on the Kuzmenko. Ilya Sorokin, probably another Lashwine card. $91. PSA 10. This is the Young Gun canvas. Again, the canvas, you guys, is a, first of all, you should also know this. Young Guns canvas, they grade well. The production quality on Young Guns canvas is very strong. It just must be the paper stock that they use. It's got the texture to it on the surface, and they grade well by all the grading companies. So keep that in mind. I'd say they grade better than regular Young Guns. It just must be, I think it's got to do with the edges more than anything else. They don't maybe chip as much upon being cut. We've got $91 here, 31 bids, 6 seconds left. Final call. Get your trigger fingers ready. That's going to do it. $91 on the Sorokin Young Gun canvas. Now here's his regular Young Gun, PSA 10. I mean, this guy is the goaltender for the New York Islanders. I believe he is their #1 goalie. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, please. Would love to know. If I, always call me out when I say something wrong. I don't follow like the modern hockey as much as I do kind of hockey up until, I shouldn't say, I follow pretty closely up until like 15, 16. And, but there's just so much movement these days. All right, 20 seconds left, 76.55 right now. Sports Card 613. Hope everyone is having a great evening. It's only email address, nothing special. Used to live in Canada, moved back a few years ago, but still collecting. Good to hear. $96, 5 seconds left on Sorokin, everybody. There's a bid to 101. That's going to do it. $101 from 20 bids on the Sorokin. Thatcher Demko. So Sorokin does 101 for a PSA 10 Young Gun. Thatcher Demko, about 6 years older than young Ilya. And we're right around the same amount here. Again, he is kind of like the goalie in Vancouver right now. If he's not one, it's a 1A, 1B sort of situation. 15 bids, $97, 29 seconds left. 613 says, watched all the video from Sports Cards Live, but on replay. Thank you, Sports Card 613. Really appreciate the comment. Lashwine, Sorokin is a #1. Jacob Stoller in the house. Okay, 5 seconds left on Demko. $97, 15 bids. This might do it, everybody. Final call. That's going to do it. $97. Just a few bucks less than the Ilya Sorokin sold for. Matt Barzal up next. He's still there on the island. Good player, but will he take that next step and really turn himself into a true superstar? Jacob Stoller in the chat right now, guys. Follow him on Twitter. He works for the Hockey News, that publication that you all know, and he knows his hockey. Let me tell you that. Give him a follow on Twitter, and he happens to be my cousin. Follow him on Twitter. He works for the Hockey News. Lashwine says, I find Young Gun canvases sell for more raw because they grade high, but sell for less as 10s because they grade so well. Maybe it's a population type thing, Sylvan. I'm not sure. But on this particular Barzal, Young Gun, Gem Mint, PSA 10, you guys have 7 seconds left to make a bid if you want. 4 seconds, $86, 12 bids, but that might do it. And it does. $86 on the Barzal. Another Barzal. This one is at $81. We have some comparative opportunities tonight, which is a lot of fun. We have some time here. Let's wake up some of these tabs here. We have a Landeskog buyback gold ink out of 25 coming up shortly. We have the same thing, a Tavares autographed Young Gun buyback. After that, we're going to have a 1936 Lionel Conacher, guys. We don't only cover Young Guns here on Slab Sharks Live. There's a Nico Hischier, Young Gun PSA 9. We'll take a look at that. 20 seconds left on the second Barzal. PSA 10, $81 as we sit. John confirms Sorokin is number one. Let's see what we got here, guys. 7 seconds. Final chance to pick up this Barzal. The last one I think did $85 a minute ago. 19 bids. This one's going to do a little bit cheaper. Congrats to everybody involved on that one. And here it is. The Gabriel Landeskog Upper Deck Buyback, Young Gun Buyback. You can see right there, it's numbered out of 25, signed in gold ink. Pretty nice autograph. I really like the looks of that autograph. The gold ink lays down differently than like a blue or a black Sharpie, but this one looks really good. 14 to 25. Not to say they often don't look good, but this one I think looks really nice. 33 bids, $217. Gabriel Landeskog, captain of the Avalanche. But will he play? Is he out for another season? I'm not sure. I think he sat out pretty much all of last season. I think I heard he's going to be out this season, maybe back in time for the playoffs next year. I may be wrong on that. I might be misremembering. In any event, 8 seconds left on this. There are only 25 of these. This is how you get a rare Young Gun, everybody. This is how you add scarcity to a Young Gun, is you get a buyback from an original Young Gun. And there you have it, 217 on that. Here again, listen, Jonathan Tavares in 2009 was today's Connor Bedard. Like, the hobby went crazy. Not quite as crazy as Bedard, but the hobby went crazy for Jonathan Tavares in his rookie year. This is how you would have a scarcer Young Gun. I mean, his regular Young Gun in a PSA 10 or whatever grade is, I don't know the pop, but I'm going to guess it's like, you know, in that $1,200 to $1,800, $12 to $1,800 range of copies of PSA 10s. I could be way off on that. I'm totally just going by feel. I'm sure the Gong Show can help me out there or somebody else, but this is how you, I believe, this is a better way of getting a scarce Young Gun than throwing one into a BGS 10 Black Label holder. To me, that's, listen, there's something to that because people will pay for it, but to me, that's gimmicky. This isn't gimmicky. Tavares touched this card. He signed it. Upper Deck reacquired 91 of them and had them autographed by Jonathan, numbered them out of 91. So to me, this is just like, I'd rather have this than a Black Label Tavares personally, but that's just me. 19 bids so far, 142.50. I don't know what this is, what comps are on this. I don't know what it should sell for, what it will sell for, but I wouldn't be surprised like if this was a $250 or higher card. I have no idea. We will see in 27 seconds. I could be way off on that. Gong Show says Sorokin is thought to be one of the best technical young goalies. Thank you for that. John says Linus Ullmark just had his one-hit wonder year, possibly for Boston, right? John says Barzal is the fastest player in the NHL. Maybe on that day. 5 seconds left on the Tavares, guys. Final chance to grab this. Maybe the PSA 8 grade is holding it back a little bit, but very cool. I think that's a steal. Personally, I think that's a steal. I think that's a great buy. Lionel Conacher, everybody. Hall of Famer. Great pioneer kind of player, hockey player. This isn't a KSA holder. And it's a KSA 3, VG3. KSA is a Canadian grading company, and they have been around for like as long as PSA. They might be the second oldest grading company in the sports card industry. And I mean that because, I mean, gosh, I remember seeing them I still remember seeing them doing a cross Canada tour in like the mid 90s, I think it was. They went through Superstars Sports Cards here in Winnipeg. I'm in Winnipeg right now as we speak. $142 on this Conacher. Opeachy, these were punch out cards. Some of them are missing the back. We'll see a few later. They're actually missing the back. Final second. Looks like that's going to do $142.50. A lot of people, 147.50. We had one bid come in the final moments. Nico Hischier, everybody. This is a PSA 9 Young Gun. $35.44. A former first overall pick, I believe. Next up is going to be this Gretzky achievement. Sorry, this McDavid and Gretzky achievement. That's pretty cool. Can only get those on EPAC. Then we have a series of Connor Bedard base cards from Upper Deck Team Canada, like a whole bunch of them coming up in a, not all in a row, but there are several of them. There's a 36 O-Pee-Chee Morenz missing the back. Let's see what's going on with the Conacher here. Oh, it's sold for 147. Oh, right. We went on to the Hischier here. 10 seconds left on the Nico Hischier. $35. PSA 9. Right around for the cost of grading right now. Looks like it's going to settle in right there at $35. And now we have this Upper Deck Achievement McDavid Gretzky. It's kind of a card that is chronicling the transition for the Edmonton Oilers from one GOAT to another, Wayne Gretzky to Connor McDavid. Let's see what's going to happen here with this one. 37 seconds, $76, 22 bids as we sit right now. Sylvan welcomes Jacob Stoller to the chat. That Landeskog gold buyback is a pop 1, none higher. Good to know, Sylvan. Sorry we didn't get that earlier. John says, hopefully Landeskog will be back in the playoffs. Agree. It's too bad a guy with that talent isn't able to play. 613 agrees. The young gun buyback is much cooler. For sure. For sure. Daniel Brown says, Jeremy, why no golden auction coverage? Oh, hold on. 6 seconds left on the achievement. McDavid Gretzky up to $95. There's a bid. Final call. $95 is going to do it on the achievement. All right. Next up, another. Okay. And here is a Connor Bedard base card from Upper Deck Team Canada. The Connor Bedard hype is real, though, everybody. It is real. Let's see what happens. Daniel Brown, why no golden auction coverage? Because I haven't talked to them about doing a show with me. So I work with 7 different auction companies, Slab Sharks being one of them, and Golden. I shouldn't say I have talked to them about it, but they didn't want to do they didn't want me to cover it for them, so I don't. Simple as that. 15 seconds left on Connor Bedard. Let's see what's going to come here. 10 seconds. $37, 20 bids. This is simply a base card from Team Canada Juniors. There's a bid to 41, but 42.53, Connor Bedard. And there are several more cards from that set up at auction tonight. Now, this is cool. Howie Morenz, but notice someone like popped him out of the card and the top portion has been completely removed. There is some tape mark on the back. This thing was taped into an album of sorts. Number 121. But this is Howie Morenz. Even though the card is half missing, it's a $201. Graded as authentic by KSA. I bet whoever buys this is going to crack it out of that case and put it in their album to complete their set sort of thing. Because a lot of people just want these cards. And Howie Morenz, the first real superstar of hockey back in the 1920s. His rookie card is 1923 Patterson. It's a great card. Very important. Final opportunity here, guys. 2 seconds on the Morenz. And it's going to do 201.5. Another one missing half the card. Eddie Shore. Also graded as authentic. Also, Eddie Shore's rookie card is from 1933 O-Pee-Chee. And it is, in my opinion, the most important rookie card in that set. Now, this is not that card. This is 3 years later. This is the 36 O-Pee-Chee, which were these pop-out die-cut type of cards. But this one has 49 bids. We're at $130, 24 seconds left. Let's see what happens with it. We will see. We will see. John says, just not rookie year behind the buy, not rookie year behind the buyback card. Tough to tell 10 years how people feel about buybacks, but they are cool. I just don't buy them. Yeah, John, I would, I'm going to say, here we go. 5 more seconds, first of all, on Eddie Shore. There's a bid to 132.50. A nice little nibble comes through. But that's going to do it, 132.50 on the Eddie Shore. I think I said Morenzo. I meant Eddie Shore. And now we have a Shane Wright Young Gun, PSA 9, sitting at $42.52 with 14 bids. Back to John's comment, I would consider looking into what the Michael Jordan 86 Fleer buyback sells for. I believe that card does close to $1 million. There's only 23 of them, and I know that is an extreme kind of that would be kind of the most epic buyback card there is. but see how people feel about that, just to give you a potential idea. Todd McDonald, good evening. Welcome to the show. Name, good to see you. Indigenous Rookie Cards, welcome to the stream. Like a self-made die cut. That's right, Sylvan. That's right. All right, guys, 10 seconds left on Shane Wright, PSA 9, mint condition, 15 bids, 43.50. Final opportunity. Let's see what he does next year. 44.60. We had one little nibble come through. And guys, if you are someone who wants to sell your cards and you are looking for a consignment company, let me recommend to you, especially if you live in Canada, let me recommend to you my friends, your friends at Slab Sharks. See the website on the bottom of your screen, slabsharks.com. These guys will handle all of the consignment work for you. You don't need to scan. You don't need to list. You don't need to ship. You don't need to worry about feedback. You don't need to worry about chargebacks. You don't need to worry about returns. They handle all of it. And I've used them myself. Don't have any auction cards in this auction, but I will be using them again. I usually visit them at card shows and give them a stack of cards to sell for me. But you can send them in or drop them off in person. They have a wonderful office in the GTA, right around Toronto. Definitely give them a visit. Go meet them at a card show. They have competitive consignment rates, and they are an extremely professionally run outfit, in my opinion. And they have my complete endorsement. Otherwise, I would not be doing a show with them. All right. Thank you again, everybody, for joining. Daniel Brown, okay, well, for what it's worth, I love these live auction coverages. Well, thanks, Daniel Brown. I appreciate it. I love doing them. And maybe one day I will work with Golden Auctions as well. Maybe one day I will. We will see. We will have to see if that ever comes to fruition. John says, love to hear your knowledge on vintage car. Thank you, John. Appreciate all your comments. And John, even though I don't agree with everything everybody says, agreement is not required. Agreement, respect in this chat is required. Agreement is not required. That is totally, just want to say that. Don't ever let me not agreeing with something, disincentivize you from making a comment, you or anybody. Sylvan says, I would argue that the actual card on the Ungun buybacks are still produced during the rookie year. I think that's the case. I think the concept of a buyback is that the card was an originally produced and distributed card from when it came out. Sylvan says, Slab Sharks are some of the nicest guys in the hobby. They really are. They're nice. They're knowledgeable. They're good guys. They're good guys. John says, bought over 25,000 worth from Slab Sharks. I can vouch for their professionalism and exceptional customer service and fast shipping. One of the things that I like about one of their policies that I like, excuse me, I'm going to grab a sip of water here, guys. I am at my cousin's house in Winnipeg, and he provided me a glass of water here in a Jets mug, And cousin Mike, if you are watching right now and you want to come in and say hi, please come on in and say hello. Come get behind the camera and say hi to me, to the chat and the audience. That'd be fun to get you on the screen. I know he was watching when we started, just from out there in his house somewhere. If he's not watching now, we'll know because he won't show up. If he is watching, maybe he'll come into, I'm in his office, maybe he'll come in here and come say hello. But now if he doesn't, I'll know that he stopped watching. Okay, we have a PSA 8 Morgan Riley buybacks, you guys. Another buyback here. So this was produced in 2013. It says it right there on the slab by PSA. It's a 2015 buyback of a 2013 Upper Deck card. It's a Morgan Riley 33 of 44, you guys. I don't care about the grade on these. Like, as long as there's nothing obvious. I like 3 of 4, pretty cool. PSA 8. 4 seconds left, 225, 22 bids. I personally think, listen, I don't collect young guns. You've probably heard me say it before. I personally do not collect young guns. If I was to start, the buybacks would be what I would buy. That would make them different enough from the tens of thousands of young guns produced. Here's a Pedersen PSA 9 young gun, Elias Pedersen PSA 9 young gun. Sitting right now at 123.50, 13 bids. We saw a couple 10s earlier, I think. We'll see what a PSA 9 mint condition copy does here in a minute and a half. 613 says, I agree. Slab Sharks is the best. I can sign my cards with them also, especially for your hockey cards. Easy and smooth transaction, especially, and you don't live in Canada. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I am also on ebay.ca tonight, guys. If you remember, if you watched last time we did a Slab Shark show, I think it was August 17th or something like that. And I was on ebay.com and it showed the shipping prices as like much higher because I guess it thought that it was shipping somewhere else or thought I was in the US. These shipping charges are much more reasonable, $9.50 for a expedited parcel. I believe that is tracked. So they're not trying to make shipping into a profit center. So check, just good policies here from Slab Sharks. $123.50 right now, 13 bids on the Pedersen PSA 9 Young Gun. Next Level Collecting 47. Welcome to the show. Says Slab Sharks has been great. Jake Dahl says, who was the biggest star, Eddie Shore or Howie Morenz? I think Howie Morenz was the original star. And then I think Eddie Shore became took the baton from there. I don't remember. I was really young in 1936, 37. All right, guys, 4 seconds left on the Pedersen. Final opportunity. And that's going to end at $123.50. All right, here we go. Oral Joliot, a pioneer, a Hall of Famer. His rookie card is in the same 23 Patterson set as the Howie Morenz is. And this is his 36 OPG. This has the full card, guys. Notice the back is still there. That's what was missing from the Eddie Shore and the Howie Morenz. This is the full card, Oral Joliot. It's a VG3 by KSA, $221.50, 15 bids. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Derek says fast shipping takes them 6 or more days to get orders shipped after payment. Well, if that's not fast enough for you, Derek, I don't know. I mean, is that true? Or was that one experience? Maybe if anyone from Slab Sharks is listening, because we are obviously had someone else already say that the shipping was fast. So I've never had an issue with them, and I bought several cards as well. But Derek, I'm sorry to hear that you aren't happy with their shipping speed. Hopefully they meet your expectations soon. Sylvan says, all buybacks sold so far were mine too. Yeah, you should have sent them to me. I'm not collecting them yet. If I was going to get into Young Guns, that's how I would get it though, for sure. John says they just ship on Tuesdays. You get it on the Thursday. Yeah. So the one thing is, like, if that's what they say, so the auctions close on Thursday, they allow 4 to 5 days for payment and then they ship. So 6 days. Yeah, that makes sense. That's how they should do it. That's the right. And it also streamlines the process for them. So it just makes it more efficient overall. But Derek, if you don't like it, just you can find other people to buy from, I'm sure. All right. Personally, I think it's a wonderful way to do things. All right, $229.50, guys. 6 seconds left. 16 bids. Final call on the Oral Joliet. There's a bid to $255. The Shark circled and he attacked. $265 on the Joliet. Now we have a Cole Caulfield Young Gun. This is a CGC. It says up here CSG, but they have now rebranded to CGC 2021 Young Gun at 8.5. Probably the same value as a raw card, I would think, being a CGC 8.5. I'm not sure what a raw Caulfield sells for, but this one's at $79, and we have 2.5 minutes left on it. eBay policy is 4 days for payment. Yeah, and that's why, I mean, Slab Sharks, the other thing I'll tell you is on their payouts, they pay out very quickly. So that's why they have a 4-day policy. If people don't pay within 4 days, I think oftentimes they will just cancel that and then relist. So, if you're doing business with Slab Sharks, you got to be on the ball too, because they certainly are on the ball. David G snagged a couple of those 36 OPG. By the way, Morenz is better. Yeah, that's what I think too, David. Morenz was better than, I think Morenz was a more skilled player. I think Eddie Shore was a defenseman. He was a bit of I think he was a tough guy too. eBay policy is 4 days for payment. Blame eBay if you want faster shipping from Slab Sharks. Yeah, I think Slab Sharks is doing it right. But people like to complain about anything, really. That's just human nature these days. All right. We have an Owen Power PSA 9 Young Guns coming up in about 8.5 minutes. We also have a Allen and Ginter David Portnoy. If you guys like pizza, this guy reviews pizza on his TikTok, I believe it is. David Portner, baseball frame PSA 10, $860. I don't think this guy's an athlete, but that's fine. People like, pop culture. I do too. Here's a really cool Pavel Bure 97 Upper Deck clear cut, like one of the early acetate cards. Really cool card. There is a silhouette of him in the background there, as you can see, which is a different image than the main image. What's going here on the Caulfield? 40 seconds still on the Caulfield. We have a Thomas Chabot Young Guns exclusive PSA 9, $73 only. Oh my God. That seems low. Is that light to me, you guys? That should be higher, right? It's an exclusives, and Chabot is on the young Ottawa Senators team. He's a great defenseman. I don't know. That seems like a steal to me. King Clancy as well coming up. 15 seconds left on the Caulfield. $79. We've had a bid since we looked at it last. CGC 8.5. There's a bid to $80 on the Caulfield. 81. There are nibbles happening. The Sharks are nibbling. Will there be a final chomp? There will not be. $81 on the CGC 8.5 Cole Caulfield. The Clancy KSA 4 has sold for $504, guys, for the KSA 4. Very nice card. King Clancy, another Pioneer Hall of Famer. And now we have a few minutes before the Chabot is going to wind down. We have a little break here, 3.5 minutes. So I'm going to take this time, you guys, to open up a whole bunch of more tabs, because as you can see, we are out of tabs. So you guys can follow along as I do this. Let's just go to the eBay watch list here. This is my eBay watch list, and I have a special Slab Sharks watch list here. And we got up to Owen Power covered off. Where is that ending? Because I tried to get more loaded up, but here I am out of my element. And it's going to be at the top because the bunch of these have ended. So here we go. Here we go. We have up until the Owen Power. So you guys can hear, you can get a little glimpse at what is to come as we get further and further into the Slab Sharks Thursday night auction here on Sports Cards Live. Guys, this is Slab Sharks Live, okay? Slab Sharks Live. And we will be covering Slab Sharks auctions 1 to 2 times a month on a Thursday, as we are right now. Let's let these catch up. The Chabot, what did it sell? I missed the Chabot. Oh, no, it's not. I thought, Sylvan, your comment made me think I got past it, but I didn't. We still have 2 minutes left on the Chabot, so we will get back to that shortly. Let's see. We opened up right up until the beautiful Lidstrom card. Let's keep on going. We got an awesome Gretzky Finite Spectrum out of 300. Going to be ending soon. That's a cool card. Dylan Larkin coming up. A Landeskog Young Gun, a Landeskog Future Watch Auto. We got like 3 boxes of 05 Fleer Ultra Hockey, you guys. And we have, let's see what these 3 sell for. Some people might miss out on the first couple. Oh, we have 4 of them. Some people might miss out on the first 2 or 3 and decide they're going to get in on the last one. Oh, darn, these are in the wrong order now. These are in the wrong order, so we're going to do this. We're going to carry all this over there. Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work. Let's go back here. Let's make sure we have a minute left on the Chabot. And now I need to take a quick audit of things here, everybody. So we got to the Owen Power. And we're just going to start this whole process over again. I apologize, but I got to keep things in order, you guys. I got to keep things in order. Let's go back to the watch list. The Chabot, we have 37 seconds, $73, PSA 9. We got to the Owen Power again. So there's Owen Power. All right, let's go through here. Open up a bunch more. Usually I have this done before I go live for all the auctions, but I am on vacation right now. I was running around making sure I had a place to do this, got here on time, and so that brings us to where we are. But 5 seconds left on the Shabbat Young Gun. This is a steal at 7. There's a bid to 82, still a steal. Yeah, Sylvan, I might have kept that, but you never know. You never know. Maybe that's what they go for. All right, well, that is what they go for tonight. I think that's a great card. All right, guys, 49 seconds left on the Pavel Bure clear-cut winner, $61, 20 bids as we sit right now. We got up to the blue medal. We're going to keep on opening some more of these tabs, though, everybody, so please bear with me. That's how you do it. The Finite, the Larkin. Let's just try and get us ahead as much as we can, and then I will go through this process again as the clock ticks down. We're going to be about half an hour away from this happening again, but let's just get into a bunch of these here. And you can kind of see the process that I go through when we cover auctions that are on eBay. And I work with 2 companies that do that, one being Slab Sharks, the other being MC Sports Cards. All right, the clear cut sold for $72, the Pavel Bure. Next up is the David Portnoy framed. It's a framed autograph, they call it, from Topps, Allen and Ginter. It's a PSA 10. The auto also gets the 10 grade. So let's see what happens here in 35 seconds. We have up to the Kuzmenko Young Gun down there. Let's open up some more. Several nice by the letters coming up tonight. This beautiful right here, this beautiful Martin St. Louis NHL collection. I believe that is Sylvan's card. I saw it on a story post, and I do really like that card. Now, why are these coming up in US dollars? I'm not sure. All right, guys, the Portnoy went up to 1,025, 194. A couple more bids came in there. All right, Owen Power Young Gun PSA 9 rookie. And those put us into, oh gosh, because we are now on ebay.com for these auctions. Okay, we're going to ride through some ebay.com here, guys, until we get through these, and then we'll get back to ebay.ca, and we will see the bids in Canadian dollars as well as the shipping, but I'll keep reminding you all of that. 30 seconds left on Owen Power, PSA 9 Young Gun. Sylvan says raw Caulfields are about $130, so that was even cheaper in the CGC 8.5. Bill, welcome to the show, says FYI, the shipping policy read Tuesday is seen in there. Oh, thank you, Bill. That's what I was going to say. Slab Sharks is very transparent. They even tell you when they ship. So, you kind of know what you're getting into. 4 seconds left, $40. Any final, there's a nibble to $42 on the Owen Power PSA 9 Young Gun. Brings us to a Charlie McAvoy Young Gun PSA 9, $26. There's a bid to 33 right there in front. Another one at 34. There is some chomping going on here, you guys. The Sharks are chomping. 13 bids. Looks like we stalled out here at 34, but we did see those bids come in. 37 seconds left. As I was saying, the policy's right there. What I love about companies that put their policies in their listing is that you can then decide if these are people you want to do business with. And therefore, you shouldn't really complain if you don't like something. 20 seconds left, $36. Maybe should have kept the Shabbat, huh? I know. What's up, Double V? Good to see you, Slab Sharks Auction. Always a good watch. Always glad to have you. Mike, thank you for joining. 8 seconds left. The bid just came into 42. There's a bid to 43, guys. Are there any more Sharks circling? Let's see here. Final call. Looks like it's going to end at $43 for the McAvoy, one of the best young defensemen in the league. And let's switch it up here. We have a 2018 Panini National Treasures rookie patch auto, Lamar Jackson. This is the true rookie. This is the one out of 99. It is a PSA 9. We have 49 bids so far. It is sitting at $7,600. There's the autograph. Autograph looks pretty good to me. Looks like on the top of the tee there, it might fade when he gets past the halfway mark, but otherwise a decent auto. The number 8 comes over his leg a little bit, but doesn't bother me as a collector. I like that the guy held the card, signed the card number 91 and 99, but that patch, look at that patch. It does not get much nicer than that. PSA 9. Oh my God, the bid just went to 17,500, 17,600, you guys. This thing is going crazy. Final call, 17,600. 17,600 is going to do it. 54 bids. We have a large sale on Slab Sharks Thursday night on Sports Cards Live here, everybody. $17,600 on the Lamar Jackson. All right. Oh, we have a break here. We have a 4-minute break. Go grab yourselves a glass of water. Run off to the men's or ladies' room if you need to. Grab a snack. But come on back, guys. Don't turn that channel. Come on back. Or turn the channel and then come back. That's fine too. You don't have to sit here through the break. I'm going to have a sip of water. I'm going to load up some more. Maybe I'll even get rid of those eBay.coms now that we have time and bring up the eBay.cas again. I know that that's what I want to do because Slab Sharks does work with eBay Canada. And I want to honor that relationship and pay it respect by covering it on that platform. So take a sip of water, do some comments, and we'll go fix that up. Delicious water out of a Winnipeg Jets mug. All right. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. That's right, Dan Brown. That's right. It looks, yeah, thanks, Sylvan. Yeah, you caught it before I did. Daniel says, Jeremy, I put you on my hockey card mount. I put you on my hockey card mount. Rushmore, what you do for the hobby, specifically hockey, does not go unnoticed. Keep it up. I appreciate you, Daniel. And you know, I always love seeing you at the Expo, and you're just a good friend, man. I appreciate that a lot. Bagwell, what happened? What happened to Bagwell? Sylvan, wow, yeah. Oh, on the Lamar, whiskey and popcorn for me. That's the way to take in a Slab Sharks live episode, isn't it? All right, let's go and fix. So where did we end off on eBay.ca? So this is okay. So we're into ebay.com right now. All right, guys. We're going to start this all again. I apologize, but trust me, like this is going to be worth it. Let's go to ebay.ca. Let's go to my watch list. Should keep me on CA, right? Keeping me on CA. All right, let's go into Slab Sharks. We're still on CA. Okay. Now let's close all these. We're going to close all these windows and we're going to come back in on ebay.ca. Let's work and be I want to listen. Slab Shark sponsors this episode. They work with eBay Canada and I want to be a good partner. So in that, I'm going to open up ebay.ca tabs now. Let's just make sure. Yes. All right. We're back. We're back on track. Let's open up as many of these as we can. We still have 2.5 minutes, which is plenty of time in the open up eBay auction tab business. It's plenty of time. So I'm in Winnipeg on vacation here at my cousin's house. My cousin he's the youngest of 3 cousin brothers of mine. All right. And it was really his oldest brother. Believe it or not, this is the cousin whose house I'm in right now. It was his older brother who first introduced me to hockey cards back in like 1979. I remember very clearly. I was in his bedroom and strewn across the floor in his room were all these 78, 79 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards. And I picked them up and I saw these players who I remember watching play. I used to go to games in the 70s. And I remember I was just fascinated by the pictures, the stats on the back, the stories they told. And ever since then, I have been a hockey cards, and then that grew into all sports, just a big time hobbyist. And I haven't been able to get away from it. So I'm in the house of the brother of my cousin. I don't know. It's kind of cool for me. to be here broadcasting from his house. All right, hopefully these things all wake up here, but we are hooked right into the internet here. I'm not worried about that. This is great. Tip of the mitt. Gotta say, thank you so much. He says, just popped in quick to hit the like button. Bedtime, trying some 3 a.m.s for cards. All right, tip of the mitt. Thank you for dropping by. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, Canada. That's right, John. That's right. Name says, drinking that good Manitoba water. Yes, I am. 6 seconds on the PSA 7. Yzerman rookie, guys. $127. It's a nice 7, by the way. Sorry, lost track of that one. Might have had some more nice things to say earlier, but that was a nice looking PSA 7. Steve Yzerman rookie. This is a nice card. This is a cool card. And those are on-card autos, you guys. SP Authentic, Sign of the Times, Quad Auto. Only 10 copies produced. This is number 7 of 10. It's a PSA 9. We have Marc-Andre Fleury and Maxime Talbot from the Pittsburgh Penguins, followed by Pavel Datsyuk and Nick Lidstrom of the Detroit Red Wings. 4 players, sign of the now. SP Authentic, Sign of the Times, you get single players, you get doubles, triples, all the way up to 8s. I believe up to 4s. They always want them to be on card. Everything more than 4, they will go to sticker. 19 bids, $211, guys. 8 seconds. Get your bidding fingers ready. Are there sharks circling right now? Let's see. There's a shark. We go to 263 in the final second. 275. Never you mind. 275 in the final 10th of a second on the quad Sign of the Times. All right. Here's a Alex Ovechkin 2020 short print. An SP card number 191. $167.50. It's a PSA 10, 38 bids. This is from Upper Deck Series 1. And it's an SP. I'm not too familiar with what the structure of the product was that makes this an SP, but PSA says it's an SP. Slab Sharks says it's an SP. So we're going to go with it being an SP. 13 seconds left. PSA 10, 38 bids. 167 there's a bid to 185. Any more sharks going to take a nibble out of this bet? There's a nibble. 188 and another one to 193.50 with 41 bids. All right, this is a pretty card. We have seen in Black Diamond, we've seen Upper Deck put out these diamond relic cards. This is a quad diamond. You can actually see 4 little diamonds embedded in the card right there. Let's see what the back of the card says. It says, you have received a trading card with 4 diamonds. We hope you enjoy this unique piece of trading card history. There's an asterisk beside the word diamonds. And then if you look at the bottom, it says diamonds are lab created. So they're not mined diamonds. They are lab created diamonds. Listen, I don't know much about lab created diamonds, but I think that they do contain many of the characteristics of a regular mined diamond. In any event, I like that this time they gave it this pinkish background, which really it's really a striking card to the eye. 33 bids, $232.50. Shane Wright rookie card out of 49, number 10 of 49. 50 seconds left. Let's see what the people think. Will there be bids coming in on this card? We will find out. We will find out very soon. 45 seconds left. All right. Name says, what jersey and medal are hanging on the wall? This is a 20. Oh, so this is the Maccabia Games. The Maccabia Games took place, I believe, in Israel in July 12th to 26th. My cousin, whose house I'm at, played on the team. He traveled to play in the Maccabia Games. He's a pretty good hockey player. And that's the medal that he won. Looks like the gold. He won the gold. Played for Team Canada. They won the gold medal. 6 seconds left, guys. 5 seconds on the Shane Wright. Final opportunity. No more bids. $232.50 for the Shane Wright Black Diamond out of 49. And we have another Sign of the Times, SP Authentic. This is a triple auto. Matt Duchene right there. Gorgeous autograph. Nathan McKinnon. Perfect autograph. Gabriel Landeskog. Beautiful autograph. Really, really nice card. Now, this is numbered out of 15. There's the number right on Matt Duchene's chest there, numbered 13 of 15. These are all on-card autos, 15 bids, $204. Gorgeous card from 2016, everybody. Let's see what's going to happen here. 17 seconds left, 204. 15 bids. Colorado Avalanche representing McKinnon and Landeskog still on the team. There's a bid to 215.38. And a final nibble looks like to 227.50. There we go. All right. What do we have next? We have an Andrei Svechnikov Future Watch Auto. SP Authentic. Lots of nice SP Authentic cards here in the last few minutes. Svechnikov of the Carolina Hurricanes, one of their top young players. I'm not going to call him a prospect anymore. I think he's proven himself. 2018 Future Watch Auto, always on card autos, and they always do a nice job of leaving good real estate for the player to sign. As you can see here, you're not getting any smudged autos on these SP Authentic Future Watches. There's 42 bids. It's a PSA 9, and the auto has a 10. 173 of 999 copies produced. 10 seconds left. 42 bids. Beautiful card. And to me, I don't know what a PSA 10 would go for, but I would take the discount and buy the 9 myself. Final opportunity. And there's a nibble up to $216 on the Svechnikov. Congrats to the winner of that card. Shabbat. We talked about the steal on his Young Gun exclusives earlier. This is his Precious Metal Gems out of 50, the blue out of 50 rookie card. And let me just say something here. I will use the term rookie card and rookie year card somewhat interchangeably. So if you hear me say rookie card and you believe this isn't a rookie card, but it's a rookie year card, I get that. But for me, rookie year cards are as good as rookie cards. So I don't really care for my PC. So sometimes that's just how I collect. And I sometimes often will say rookie card when in fact it's a rookie year card or a parallel or an insert. But to me, it's as good. So I do recognize that. And that's not how everybody looks at it. So just so you know, I get that. Shabbat. PMG Blue rookie card slab by PSA is an 8, $24.50, an absolute steal, cheaper than grading, $27, $29. We're having some nibbles, and this card is stolen by the Sharks for $32. All right, Nick Lidstrom, SP Signature Legends. This set came out one time, likely won't come out again for a while. If it does, these are the Century Legends signatures, and this is Nicholas Lidstrom. This guy might be the best defenseman of all time. Now, I recognize Bobby Orr was probably the best defenseman of all time. But when you say all time, oftentimes we're not really meaning all time, right? Really, we're thinking, okay, maybe all time, but Nick Lidstrom in recent memory, probably the best defenseman since 1990 to play the game. And this is a beautiful on-card auto. I actually really like the design. The huge autograph beside a nice big headshot. 5 seconds left, $74. There's a bid. 7 bids are coming in. The nibble. There's a big bid to $104.50 for the Gem Mint 10. Nick Lidstrom. There's a phone ringing here. We'll let that just go by. All right, what do we have next? We have a 98 SPX Finite Gretzky Spectrum out of 300 PSA 8. Now these cards are neat. It basically has this SPX Finite logo in this like really thick foil, sort of. It's multi-layer. These cards are really cool, actually. It's multi-layer, numbered on the back right there, 158 of 300. It's a PSA 8. I think it's a fair grade. This is a bit of a thicker card. It's not like an RPA or a patch card thickness, but this is a really cool card. 13 seconds, guys, on this relatively rare card, a Gretzky card from the 90s. 112.55 now. PSA 8, 4 seconds. Too cheap, 115. Final opportunity, 115. Now, the pop might make this a really, the right price. I'm not sure, but that does seem cheap to me. All right. Next up is a Dylan Larkin, BGS 10 Pristine, gold label, Young Gun, rookie card from 2015, the same year as Connor McDavid. We have 3 10 subgrades, while the corners get the 9.5. And as I look at that top left corner, it looks perfect. Top right corner looks perfect. Of course, I'm not looking under magnification. Bottom right corner looks perfect to me, as does the bottom left. I don't see anything wrong with those corners on the front. Looks good, good. Yeah, maybe the back bottom right is a little bit less than perfect. Tough to tell, but anyway, 5 seconds here, guys. 139.05 for the pristine 10 Larkin Young Gun rookie. That's what it's going to do. 143.72. Never you mind. A bid comes in the final 10th of a second. Another BGS 10 pristine. This is the Landeskog, guys. $25, 25 bids, $113, 43 seconds left. There it is. Let's look at the corners on this. I'm just going to go through them. Front look, they look perfect to me. The back looks like maybe perfect. That bottom left, the very tip is a little bit lighter than just above it. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's appropriately not given a 10 for corners. And this is a true pristine 10 Landeskog rookie card, $113.50 for the BGS 10. 10 seconds left. Let's see if we get any more action on it. 5 seconds. Get ready to attack, Sharks. Get ready to attack. Here's your last opportunity, and you all stay back and let this swimmer get off scot-free. All right. Landeskog again, but this is his SP Authentic Future Watch Auto out of $9.99. And look at that autograph. It's like he tried to use up the whole pen on a single card. Number 229 and $9.99. This guy is just like a big autograph. This guy is proud of who he is. He's a confident young man. Signs with his number 92 right there. Subgrades are all 9.5s with centering a 10. So it's a true gem plus. Autograph gets a 10, card a 9.5. 36 bids, $127 as we sit right now. Jake Dahl says, Jeremy, you're going after the Howard Chuck puck drop auto. I am not, Jake. Final opportunity here, guys. 5 seconds left on the Landeskog. There's a bid, $129.50. And that is going to do it, I believe, on the Landeskog. Yes, it is. All right, now we're into these 2005 Fleer Ultra factory sealed retail boxes, and there are 4 of them. This one is sitting at $270. This one's at $270. This one's at $270. And this one's they're all at $270. Will they all end for right around that same amount? We will find out in about 3.5 minutes. So and listen, this is Ovechkin rookie year and Crosby rookie year, of course. Now it's a retail box. I'm not sure what cards were not included in this that were in the hobby boxes, but just to know, you can pull Crosby and Ovechkin rookies, the gold rookies, the platinums, I believe as well. 7 seconds left, 281 on the first box, 9 bids. Nice display piece if you're not going to open it. And that's going to do $281 on box number 1. Box number 2, we have 52 seconds left. It's still at $270, as is box 3 and box 4. Coming up after those, we got this. I don't know if you guys remember this Pavel Datsyuk Upper Deck Premier Collection rookie, but this was like the hottest card in the hobby for a while. I love this card. I've had a few copies of it. Just a wonderful card. All right, we did 281 on the first box. Second box is already beating the first one. See, that's what happens. People see the first one. They're not sure where they're going to end. They miss out on the first box, and then they maybe bid a bit higher on the second box. So these might go like, $10 higher each way, or $5 higher, 7 or 6, whatever it is. We'll see. But we're at 287 on this right now. There's a bid to 305. Anybody else? No. So look how that works. The first box sells for 281. The second box sells for 305. That's a $24 increase. The third box is sitting at 270. And the fourth one is still at 270. So we'll see what happens here in a few seconds. Dan says, is your cousin still into cards? No, My cousins are not still into cards, but they have some jerseys hanging there in their offices, and you know, they think it's cool that I am. They like what I'm up to, so that's always nice. Sylvan says Talbot kills that quad sign of the times. John says I guess they couldn't get Letang to sign. Daniel says I sold 2 big cards with Slab Sharks. Got to know Karn. What a wonderful experience. And yeah, it's Karn and his team. They have a great team. We're at 286.50 here, guys, on box number 3. Remember, the last one did 305. Is there going to be a final bid here on box 3, or is this going to come back by $15? Looks like that one's going to come down a little bit. But box 4 is sitting at 280, and we'll see what happens soon. Sylvan, I bought that quad auto raw. Got a grade, glad it graded a 9. Very nice. John says Maxime Talbot was walking to the bathroom when Fleury was signing, and Upper Deck decided he was the man for the occasion. So they took his picture, made the cards really quick. Diamonds are a collector's best friend. Abel in Vegas, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Sylvan says some base cards have suit variants. That is what Ovi's puppy SP was. Decided to grade that Ovechkin since it was not a card a lot of people grade. Yeah, smart reason to grade it for sure. Matt offside Duchesne. Shabbat is so undervalued. I agree. All right, guys, 16 seconds left on box number 4 to pull a rookie card of McDavid. Sorry, of Ovechkin or Crosby. It's now at 300. Will it beat box 2, which did 305 for $300 with 2 seconds left? Looks like that is going to settle at $300. So just to recap, box 1 does 281, followed by 305, followed by 286, and finally 300. So all between that 280 and 305. Kind of fun to see 4 boxes end in such close proximity to each other. Next up is this, again, I was just talking about this Pavel Datsyuk. I mean, he's got an SP Authentic, but this is out of 250. Now, he's got an SP Authentic, like, limited version that might be out of 50, I think. This is still one of his, if not his best, one of his best rookie cards right here. 12 bids, $165.50, 250 copies made. This card is already 22 years old. 10 seconds left, everybody. 10 seconds. Decide. Final opportunity to make a decision. If you're going to hit that bid button, confirm that bid. There's a nibble to 187.50. That's going to do it. 187.50 on the Pavel Datsyuk Upper Deck Premier Collection rookie card. All right, we're going to switch it up and go to a Diego Maradona card here, guys. 2020 Panini Chronicles. Treasured signature, PSA 9, auto 9. Let's see why the auto's a 9. Might be because at the very beginning of the auto, see how it lightens up, right? It's a little bit lighter, right at the far left of the auto. That's the only reason I can really see. There might be a bit of a really razor thin line going through the tail of the whole autograph. That would be about it, though. Still a very nice autograph. It is on a sticker. This is number 98 of 199, so 199 copies, 40 bids, 10 seconds left. We're at 555. I have a feeling there's a final bid coming in here. I think the Sharks are circling it. Am I right or am I wrong? Looks like I was right. A bid came in to 565. There we go. Final bid comes into 565. These are neat. I mean, Upper Deck Portraits cards. These are inserts from Flagship Upper Deck. They go through different designs. Some of them have been labeled hideous. Some have been labeled as fun. I think those are the only 2 labels I've seen these cards get, but this is the gold parallel out of 99, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's a rookie year Makar from 2019, considered a rookie card, at least if not a rookie year card. So pretty cool opportunity here to get. It is raw. You have 20 seconds left. We're at $46 with 14 bids. 15 seconds left on the Makar Portraits Gold, number 10 of 99. Final seconds are ticking down. 5 seconds left, everybody. Will we see another bid? Let's see right here. There's a bid to $54. $54 on the Makar Portraits Gold. And next up, we have a break here, guys. We have a break for just under 5 minutes. This is a 2020 Skybox. Now, I can't call it a Rubies. The Ruby version, this is the Emerald version. Obviously, I can't call it a Rubies because Rubies are red. This is the green version, the emerald version of the card. Personally, I love the rubies. I would love these emeralds more if they didn't slap a sticker auto on there. If they took the auto off, I would have paid more for this card, and I would be interested. I'm personally not. I love Ottinger, okay? It's a color match. I would want this card if it didn't have an autograph on it. The fact it does have an autograph actually makes me not want the card. Now, that said, I'm in the minority there. I'm in the minority. People want the autos. This is out of 10. I love the ruby out of 50. I actually have 3 of the rubies out of 50. That's how much I like them. Bought them all on ComC a long time ago. This is the emerald out of 10. It's at $147.50, 32 bids, 3.5 minutes left. Take a look at the back of the card. 2021 Metal Universe. Autograph is, of course, authenticated by Upper Deck. And for me, I just wish they didn't put that sticker auto on there. If they didn't, I would have bid this higher than $157.50. That's for sure. That's just me. John says, most Sens players are undervalued. DeBrincat cards crashed when he played there. Yeah, especially when you come from an original 6 team like Chicago. It's going to go that other direction, John, unfortunately. Sylvain says, it's a special night for me. I just closed the deal and picked up a 310 PSA card lot. 192 of them are 10s. Well, congratulations on adding the inventory, Sylvain. I'm guessing that is inventory and not PC. But the best part about buying a big collection like that is that you get to go through it and decide which of those cards are going to be PC. You make those PC, and the rest of them you sell. You consign them to Slab Sharks and sell them that way, and I'm sure you'll do that. He also says, I thought those BGS 10s would go for more. Same here. Michael Hathaway in the house says that Landeskog auto is awesome. All those swoops and loops, right? I mean, he just goes crazy with that pen. Sylvain says, I believe Landeskog was captain. Yeah, I think he was like the oldest captain at the time. Or sorry, I think not oldest. I think when he was named captain, he might have been the youngest ever at the time. The professor picked up, oh, smart. See, professor, good move. Good buy there. I like that. I approve of that purchase, professor. John says, Landeskog literally gave all he had during that cup run. Yes, he's a great player. John, yeah, I hope he recovers too. Sylvain won one of the 05 boxes. Good for you, Sylvain. You can decide, open it, leave it closed, whatever, right? I wanted to bid on box number 1, but it was too late. Okay, that'll happen. Which box did you get? 2, 3, or 4? 613, I remember with the Ilya auto. That's right. The Kovalchuk had the autograph. Huselius had an autograph. There were a few others in there too. Cardboard Richards in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Michael Hathaway says, really nice auto on that Maradona. Yeah, I thought it was nice. Sylvain agrees the sticker on top of that card that usually isn't signed doesn't look great. And Sylvain, I do think this is your emerald. I think this is your card. Confirm if not. And listen, I'm not saying anything negative about it, except that I'm just being authentically honest about how I feel. And I tell Billy and I tell Upper Deck, don't put auto. You're literally, to me at least, and I can only tell them for myself, and that's why they don't listen to me because I'm in the minority on this. But to me, it's like I would buy this and I would take that sticker off. I just wouldn't buy it, but that's just me. Daniel A., I'm debating which goalie I should pick first in my pool. Ottinger or Shesterkin? Tough. That is tough. That is tough. Lashwine, that was your listing. Congrats to the professor for buying the Gretzky out of 300 from SPX. Lashwine got box 2. You got the one. Isn't that how it works for us? Hey, Sylvain, we buy the one out of the 4 that sells for the most. Too funny. That is your emerald. Yeah, I thought so. You agree? Yeah, well, you agree. It's at 168.50 right now with 21 seconds. Everybody. John also agrees the non-sticker. Yeah, so I agree the non-sticker out of 50, John, because it's the rubies, and I have this thing for rubies. All right, 8 seconds left, guys. 172.50. If you like the auto on there, even if you don't, 181. Final call right here. Looks like that's going to do it. 38 bids, $181 on the Jake Ottinger rookie year card out of 10 with the sticker auto. Still a pretty, I mean, when you say it like that, it's a decent holding still. All right. So we have next coming up is the Kuzmenko Young Gun Canvas Black and White. These must be rare. I don't know the pack odds on these, but I'm guessing this is a rare card. After that, we're going to look at a draft day marks of Brady Tkachuk, currently sitting at $99. After that, we have an uncut sheet of 2016 Young Guns Series 1 featuring Austin Matthews, currently at $716. Let's see, where's Austin Matthews? There he is, right there, top row, second from the left, because they start at number 200, and that would be 201, I believe, for the Austin Matthews. How many cards are on this sheet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 10. So it's 100 cards on this sheet. These are nice to frame up, put up on the wall, however you want to do it. That's what you do with these uncut sheets, but frame them up and throw them up on the wall. This right here, this Martin St. Louis, one of my favorite cards in the auction. I believe this is yours, Sylvan. Literally, I love this card. I love this design. One of the new designs from Upper Deck in the Cup. I think this is the second year of the NHL collection insert, but I also think I like this design better than last year's. I think I'm right about that. 14 bids, $136. Martin St. Louis, your coach of the Montreal Canadiens. If that isn't something special to be able to say you're a coach of the Montreal Canadiens. But we are in the middle of a little bit of a break here. A minute left on the Kuzmenko. We're also going to watch this Alexei Lafreniere-Yarosel from SB Game Used, auto patch out of 15. Then we're going to look at this Messier auto from Purity, 2021 SB Game Used Purity. We're going to have this. This is a Thomas Hertl. It's a 1 of 1 with a huge on-card auto. Have to watch that. It's at 456. Very nice. We have a Gretzky on-card auto from 2015 portfolio, currently at 437. And then we're going to look at this beautiful Gretzky Team Canada Master Collection auto. Look at that. Beautiful gold ink auto. 25 copies produced only. It's at 440. So that's what's coming ahead here, guys. We have $132 right now on the black and white Kuzmenko. 132, 28 bids, 17 seconds left. Let's see what's going to come. Professor, thanks for letting me know that Gretzky card is coming from a great home. That's important to me too, Professor. I love that. And he already paid for it, everybody. The Professor has already paid for his winnings on tonight's auction. 1 second left on Kuzmenko. Looks like that is going to stall out at 132.50. All right, here is the Brady Tkachuk draft day marks. This is a U. This is what I would refer to as a living set. Upper Deck has been putting draft day marks with the same design in every year of SB Game Used, close to 10 years now, I think. Maybe right around 10, 11 years. So that's pretty cool. I do like that about the draft day marks. These are manufactured patches, meaning they're just not actually game worn, but hey, they're still cool. It's a design element. I don't think there's anything wrong with using manufactured patches, because just look at them as a design element, not as a replacement for a game worn piece. That's how I look at it anyway. On the patch auto right there, as you can see, 9 seconds left, 30 bids, 117.50. Sharks, there's a bid to 122.50. There it is to 153.50. And this card goes up about 30% in the final ticking seconds. And here's the uncut sheet of 2016 Upper Deck Series 1 Young Guns, $716 with 24 bids as we sit right now. Lashwine, Sylvan says, thank you, Professor. You are too kind. Glad it's going to a great home. Awesome. I love seeing that. It's very cool for me to see a loyal viewer of all Sports Cards Live content in the Professor buying a card from another loyal viewer and good friend, Sylvan, who we've met in person and hung out, selling the card. I love that. 15 seconds left, guys. $716 for this beautiful wall hanger to hang up in your office, in your rec room, wherever you want. Final opportunity. 5 seconds left. Is anyone going to take a chump? A huge chump is taken. We doubled the 14.25 in the final seconds. Awesome. There is some Slab Sharks action right there, everybody. And now we have, again, I said it a few minutes ago, perhaps my favorite card in this auction. I mean, there's bigger cards, but I just love the looks of this card. I'm thinking about putting a bid in right now. Thinking about putting in a bid. I think I'm gonna put in a bid. Just gonna, hopefully none of you. I'm just gonna put in the minimum bid there. There we go. All right. So I've got a bid in. I'm the high bidder. Looks like the highest bid before me was 140. I'm in at 141. I'm no longer the high bidder. I might put in one more. I'm gonna chomp to 149. I'm okay. 154. All right, that's it. Let's see. I'm gonna stop. Oh, and I'm outbid again. All right. I'm done. I'm pulling out there, pulling out of the auction, and there we go. It's like two bidders bigger than me anyway. We get to 162 on that. I love it. I love it. I love that card. Oh, I wish I could have. I wish I bought it. I love that card. All right. There's always more cards. There's always more cards out there. All right. 2021 SP Game Used Alexis Lafreniere. This is what they call the inked sweaters. This set has been around for a long time. It's number 3 of 15. Only 15 copies made. Very nice 3-color patch with stitching, 4 breaks. The autograph is listen, I'll say it's a beautiful autograph because he laid it down nicely, but I don't know. I don't know what that is, how he signs his name, but hey, that's his autograph. It's a sticker auto. Make sure you're aware of that. But other than that, this card is absolutely stunning. It's Alexis Lafreniere. Needs to have a breakout season here. 7 seconds left, $102, 20 bids. Final opportunity. Will we see another nibble? No more nibbles. 105.50 on the Alexis Lafreniere. That brings us to this Mark Messier Purity Auto out of 10. There it is. That appears to be that is a sticker auto too, but this one was harder to see. I like when it's hard to see. The autograph's gorgeous. 8 of 10. Beautiful picture of Mark Messier. Let's see. We got to the Gretzky. Let's open up a few more tabs here, everybody. We have a lot more. Still lots of nice cards on Slab Sharks here on this exciting Thursday night. So we're going to open up a whole bunch more. Let's see. We got to the 13, the 21. Some Davis Schneider guy. Are you guys watching Davis Schneider these last couple weeks? Holy moly. I saw an Instagram story post earlier today or yesterday, basically saying, I think it was him. That he's like, if you took his stats and extrapolated them over a career, he'd be the best hitter of all time. Something like that. That's how good he has had as a start to the season. All right, let's let these settle in. Mark Messier, 41 seconds left on the Purity Auto. 26 bids, 152.50. Cardboard Richard, you missed the were you the higher bid before it doubled there? Because I wasn't expecting that either, but that was fun. Really fun. Sorry you missed it, but maybe they'll have another chance. John, John, the NHL Glory, beautiful set. Lashwine, the hobby has great networks in it. Sure does. 9 seconds left here, guys, on the Messier Auto out of 10. Really nice card. New set by Upper Deck Purity. That's going to do it, though. It looks like 152.50. Actually, I don't think that's too bad for a Messier sticker auto. Here's the Thomas Hertl, 1 of 1, black auto from Upper Deck Stature. And listen, I am hearing a lot of love for Stature. Hearing about lots of love for Stature lately. So will these black 1 of 1s out of Stature with these gorgeous on-card autos, will they be looked at in hockey similar to the way all of these like black prism 1 of 1s, and I forget what they're called exactly in basketball, but the black, there's a couple different ones. Will Stature become the hockey equivalent, hobby-wise, not equivalent because it's, different product, different manufacturer, but you know what I mean. Will hockey collectors look at these black 101 similar to the way, John, I see your comment there, similar to the way basketball collectors look at the black 101s out of Panini products? Oh, I see. Is it that underwear ad that you were asking about earlier? I've never bought underwear online, so I buy my underwear at Costco, to be honest. I don't know why that's showing up there. I don't know how to get rid of either. Patriot Jock, everybody. Patriot Jock. Anyway, 2.5 minutes on the hurdle. Let's go to some more comments. John says a collector got tired of reading Nathan's name in his living room. Oh, selling off all the Bible. That's right. Yep, those are coming. Had I not bought my PSA lot, I think I would have tried for the whole McDavid draft day marks. Ah, cool, so man, cool. Hurdle the new Gretzky. That's what I thought was pretty funny. John, so I didn't think the sheet sold for that high. I didn't either. Sylvan, I have a feeling we had a couple of people who both said, maybe they, you know what? I often think that if you have a big rec room and you have a lot of wall space and you can hang up several uncut sheets, like I would go for the run of all the Young Gun sheets, like probably starting in 05, right? Probably 05 all the way through till maybe 2015. Like that's a nice run. Crosby, Ovechkin, all the way to McDavid. You know, that's a nice, or don't go for the whole run. Just go for the years you care about. And I think 09 is a worthy year. There are worse years. I'll put it to you that way at least. Sylvan says, I love Stature too. I feel the conditions aren't always great though. Okay. Why? What about them, I wonder? Is it surface or what is it? Because I haven't opened a lot of it, only a couple packs. I'm curious. Your buddy hit the Bobby Orr Stature Auto Black 1 of 1. Very cool. Very cool to hear. Facebook user with who are you? Do you mind just letting me know who are you? What's your name? Stature says, Stature has the potential to make a run to the top for best products. Hard-side autos and gorgeous designs. Collectors are catching on. Yeah, I'm noticing that too. Facebook user. Eli. Good to see you, Eli. Thank you for telling me your name. And I think, yeah, I hear you. I'm noticing the same thing about Stature. John says back corners get round a lot in Stature. Fair enough. Sylvan says frame sheets do look very nice. Yes, they do. Sheets may command a premium in the future. They may. All right, 26 seconds left on the hurdle. 1 of 1. Stature, black on-card auto. John says Stature last year had the worst run of ruined autographs the hobby has ever seen. Fortunately, Upper Deck recovered this year. That's good. Boston Maple Leafs, welcome to the show. Says centering is horrible with Stature. That's too bad to hear. Final call here, guys, on the Stature. Hurdle 466 is going to do it. We did not see much action there in the final seconds. I could have seen that doing about $600, but what do I know? Gretzky Auto does 437. We had a couple ending at the same time there. And now this Gretzky Auto has 47 seconds left. Team Canada Master Collection. You had a pack of this stuff was $2,000, you guys. $2,000. And by pack, I mean a big box. Really nice product. Probably only like a couple hundred total units made, I think. I don't know the exact number, but it's low for their Master Collection products. But look at this beautiful card. I just look at, you got almost a full body shot of Gretzky in action. Then you've got the Team Canada logo to the left in a silhouette, full color match, gold foil, the Team Canada logo at the bottom left as well in its, red, white, and black. And then you've got the Gretzky Auto in gold with a serial stamp. And that one is going to sell for $470. I think that's a great price. All right, what is next? Okay. Oh, we missed that. Let's just put that at the end. So we missed the McDavid O-Pee-Chee, just his regular O-Pee-Chee rookie, and a PSA 10 does 206, what we would now be calling his paper rookie. And here we have a gorgeous Upper Deck scripted swatches, Wayne Gretzky from the Cup on patch auto. Looks like the auto's in great shape as well. Right there, you can see it nice and clear and bold. Numbered 5 of 35. 35 copies made. All-star picture of Wayne. All-star patch as well. 20 bids. 1,320. Did that just pop up there? 1,324. Will we see another bid? Any snipes coming? Let's see. Are there sharks circling? Maybe not, because it took a huge jump. And there we go. $1,325 on the Gretzky scripted swatches. 50 seconds left here on a Mario Lemieux Splendor jersey swatch auto out of 36. Right there, 8 of 36. You got a patch and a bit of jersey showing. Beautiful on-card autograph, 36 copies made. bordered cards. Statue had bordered and unbordered copies. $386. 16 bids right now. Sylvan says, I noticed surface issues on stature. John says, centering and stature always better than this year's O-Pee-Chee Platinum. And Boston Maple Leafs agrees with the comments. 12 seconds left on the Mario Lemieux Splendor Auto Patch. $386. 16 bids. Is there a shark waiting to bite? And there it is to $391. We had a nibble come, but that victim is gonna live. All right. Another NHL glory. We saw the Vasilevsky early on tonight, and this is the Svechnikov. We also saw the Svechnikov Future Watch Auto rookie earlier tonight. This is the Svechnikov Glory Shield from the Cup, numbered out of 10, $227.50, 37 bids. And again, I said it earlier, that this is a heavy card, you guys. That is a big chunk of silver embedded in the card. Beautiful on-card auto. Again, only 10 copies of this card have been produced. This is number 6 of 10, 16 set. This is the kind of card where people are collecting the set. 10 seconds left. Sharks, if you are circling, now is the time to decide if you're going to attack. You're down to 3 seconds. There's an attack. Another attack to 376. The victim is seriously injured. All right. Here we have Nathan MacKinnon, draft day marks. This is the M. I do believe we have the full name here tonight, guys. Now, I don't know that we have them all, that we're going to look at them all. We should. I don't remember exactly. We will see. But let's watch here. To me, whenever there's a nameplate, whether they're game worn nameplates, draft day marks, anytime, I always think to myself, it's hard to do the whole name unless you have a night like tonight. In the absence of doing the whole name, I would always go for the first letter, because to me, the first letter is the best one. I don't know why. It just makes sense. It's your initial, right? Your second letter in your last name isn't your initial. Your first one is. So to me, the first letter of the name is the best. That would be this one here, the M for Nathan MacKinnon. 6 seconds left, 320. Any Sharks circling? Final chance, $320 is going to do it. Next up, Davis Schneider. This guy only hits balls. He doesn't strike out. He doesn't get walked. He only has hits. Not only, but the guy's lighting it up. Davis Schneider, Bowman Purple Auto Prospect, for the first Bowman card, 250 copies made, 110 of 250. This is a sticker auto, which I'm not used to, maybe because it's Bowman. Tops are usually not, but the auto looks really good. $173.50. No mustache, everybody. Pre-mustache right there from 2021. 9 seconds left. 30 bids. Any Sharks circling? There's a nibble to 177. Final, another one to 208.50. Looks like that's going to do it on the Davis Schneider Bowman Purple. And here is his regular auto prospect, rookie first. Looks like we have 2 of these, maybe. It says -1. I don't know if we have them both marked, but we'll see. This card is raw, ungraded. There's the auto again. Beautiful autograph. Beautiful autograph, actually. Like, I don't know what I say actually, but that's a really nice auto. 32 bids. We're at $112.50. The next card we're going to look at is the C from MacKinnon, followed by the K, followed by the I. So we're going to make our way through most of his last name. 17 bids, 112.50. Sorry, 15 seconds, 117.50. 33 bids, 10 seconds left. Sharks, I feel like you're circling. Will you take a nibble out of this card? There's a bid to 120, nibbles to 137.50. That's going to do it on the Davis Schneider. Oh, we missed. The C from MacKinnon does 346. We had 2 going off at the same time there. And that brings us to the K, sitting at 303. Yes, John, pre-mustache raises value. Think about a Joe Thornton card pre-ZZ Top beard. I mean, he just looks so much more clean cut that way. I love it. Pre-mustache, yeah. Sometimes I say these things and I kind of laugh inside, but I got to keep talking, so I can't really laugh at it. But yeah, I was laughing at myself there too. Professor says Lemieux's auto looks like, oh yeah, I forget, what was he calling him? Oli what? Oh, it was so funny. Josh from the Gong Show was making fun of Lemieux's autograph on Sunday. All right, 6 seconds left on the K from McKinnon. By the draft day marks, 355. That's going to do it. 355 for the K. Yep. Looks like his name is going to go for about $3,000 tonight, you guys. You want the whole name, you're going to be at about $3,000. What was it? Ollie Lefko or Ollie something or other. It was pretty funny, though. Pretty funny. All right. Boston says, I may be in the minority, but Mario's autos are a steal compared to Gretzky. Mario seems to sign much less. Agree. Personally, I agree with those comments, Boston. I do believe he signs less than Gretzky. It's what it seems to be to me, too. And he's an all-time great, for sure. Absolutely. All right, guys. This is the I from McKinnon. Fourth letter we've seen. They're all doing about this 315 to 350 mark. This is the I, 24 bids, 6 seconds left. Final opportunity, guys, to get a letter. Somebody wants them all, I have to think. Looks like someone's going to get this I for $325. This ended, 83 bucks on a Connor Bedard, game dated moments from 2023, Upper Deck. Let's just go ahead here to this for a sec. 315 on the end from McKinnon. I just want to see what product this is out of. Upper Deck game dated moments. So what is that, like I don't even know what that is. Is that like a direct from Upper Deck purchase or an e-pack thing? Can someone tell me what that is? I'm curious about that. In any event, 83 bucks for it for the PSA 10 game dated moments. That's the first one. There are several of those tonight. Here's the end from McKinnon. One of the ends from McKinnon. We're 330, like we've seen. 10 seconds left, you guys. 18 bids so far. Will we see another chomp at this card? I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't, though, because of what the other ones have been selling for. 330 is going to do it for that. Gretzky Auto does 310 out of Black Diamond, numbered out of 99. And here's a Brady Tkachuk buyback. Young Gun. No, not Young. Yeah. Sorry. Young Gun canvas, Brady Tkachuk. Buyback auto, gold auto out of 10s at $386. So that buyback's doing fine. Oh, so these two are going to end at the same time. All right, that's what I'm looking for. We'll close that. Let's just clear up our monitor for a little bit here. All right, 25 seconds on the Brady Young Gun and the same amount of time on the end, the second end from McKinnon's at 315. 391 on the Brady, still 315. Still 391 on the Brady Gold Auto buyback, Young Gun canvas, 391. 330 now on the end from McKinnon. 396 on the Brady Tkachuk. 396 on the Brady Tkachuk, and 330 on the end from McKinnon. All right, we have a Gretzky. Now this is a cool card. 1993 Upper Deck base card. UDA, Upper Deck authenticated. 500 copies of this card were I don't know, produced or pulled back from Upper Deck, autographed by Wayne back in the day, I believe, probably back in 93. So this is like an old autograph. 500 of them. It's a big number, but back then this was very small. It's out of 500, $300 right now, 40 bids, 18 seconds, and it's a nice looking card. I do believe it's the original. It's an original 93 base card. 5 seconds left, everybody. 320. There's a bid to 330. 330 seems to be a theme right now, along with those McDavid draft day marks. I keep saying by the letter. Draft day marks. Here's the O. The O does 355. This Gretzky is at 380. It's an autograph, ends in 47 seconds. Let's just pull up some more of these here because We don't want to miss out on the action. We are coming up to the end, guys. I think. All right, let's see now. The Gretzky is still at 380. 19 seconds left. 34 bids. $380. Beautiful autograph. A little bit tougher to see on the foil card. 2019. It's a Buybacks Shining Stars auto. 7 seconds. 385. 10 copies bought back and autographed. Final opportunity. It's going to do 385. I think that's cheap for a Gretzky auto, but you know, it's a tough one to see. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And the McKinnon, the final letter N, does $330 on the Nathan McKinnon. By draft day marks. We have another Gretzky auto. Now, this one is beautiful. Look at this, guys. Gorgeous card. And see how much better you can see the autograph. It's at $910. It's numbered out of 15. That last card was numbered out of 10. This is numbered out of 15. So there's more of them. And it's selling for almost triple what the last one sold for. It doesn't surprise me because of the aesthetics. Aesthetics are so important, at least to me. Thank you again, Patriot Jock, for joining us on the episode tonight. I want to thank Patriot Jock for making the appearance. 10 seconds left, $910, only 15 copies made on card auto. Beautiful card, 28 bids. Are there Sharks circling? Hey guys, they were circling, but they decided to back off and let the $910 bid take the card home. Jaromir Jagr ingrained auto stick piece does $515. Gorgeous set, everybody. Gorgeous card, gorgeous auto, gorgeous player, Jaromir Jagr. Nathan McKinnon, rookie patch auto from 2013 Dominion, $400, 17 bids. Please note that the see the tape coming off the top loader? That is not an issue with the card. That is on the top loader. The one touch. I can tell this one touch is pretty banged up. So, you know, the card I would venture to guess is not marked up like the case is. So keep that in mind. 99 copies made, $400, 17 bids, 5 seconds left. Final call. There's a nibble to 405. Another one to 416. 416 is 430. 430 is going to do it. On that McKinnon from Dominion, but here we have a McKinnon from Hot Prospects, Fleer Showcase, Hot Prospects, an Upper Deck product, rookie patch auto, 175 copies produced. There's the stamp right there. It looks like 186 or 196 of 170. No, can't be 196. Can't be 186 either. Must be 106. 106 of 175, 255. Nice patch right there. Photo shoot patch. I just caught the read there. 2 color. We're at 255 with 18 bids. Nathan McKinnon. One of these days, I have a feeling that the Avalanche are going to have to name someone else as captain because Landeskog just is taking a couple years off for injury. 255, 5 seconds. There's a nibble to 262. Any more bidders? Any more Sharks? 262 is going to do it. Here we have a Michael Bunting, Upper Deck, Young Guns, rookie exclusives out of 100. This card is not graded. I do not know a lot about Michael Bunting, but I had noticed that the price was healthy. 15 out of 100. So that we'll watch this one. Probably had a break in the middle there. We will follow it up with an exclusive Phil Kessel. Back then, they were not stamped out of 100 on the front. No, they weren't. They were stamped on the back. This is 35 out of 100. The Kessel coming up after the Bunting, which ends in 22 seconds. Then we're going to have a Carey Price Young Gun, followed by a Dominic Hasek buyback auto out of 2. The Bunting has 16 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 102.50 on the Bunting. Upper Deck exclusive Young Guns. 12 bids. Any nibbles? Any nibbles? No nibbles. 102.50. Phil Kessel, a Upper Deck exclusives and some nice hollow foil right there on the face of the card. Stamped on the back. 35 of 100. Card is raw. 46 seconds left. card looks to have a few issues. Top left corner, top edge does have some minor chipping. Top right corner, same thing. Right edge does have some minor chipping coming down the side. Bottom corner looks nice. Bottom edge, from what I can tell, looks nice. Bottom left corner looks good. Left edge looks pretty good. Just some chipping at the very top there. Very, very minor though. 183.50 with 15 seconds left, everybody. 18 bids. Will we see a nibble on this? I mean, the guy's, a multi-cup winner. He's Phil Kessel. He's Phil freaking Kessel. 4 seconds left. 183.50. Looks like that might do it. And I think it does. 183.50 on the Kessel. Here's the Carey Price Young Gun. This card is raw. The one touch is pretty scratched up, so make sure you're looking through it and at the card itself, which looks to be in really nice condition to me. Bottom left corner might have some white showing right there, so take a close look at that before you place your bid. Same with the bottom right corner. But otherwise, card looks really nice. 202.50 with 16 bids. 202.50 with 16 bids. 27 seconds. We got the Hasek there. Let's just open up a few more of these really quick. Do 3 more, then we'll go back. 12 seconds left on Carey Price. 16 bids, 202.50. Will we see a bid here, guys? I don't know. I'm going to say I don't think we'll see a nibble here, but I'd love to be wrong. Nope, I was right. 202.50 for the raw. Carey Price, Young Gun. On to the Dominic Hasek. Now, this autograph is big and thick. Do I wish he signed it down on the white? Yes, but that SP Authentic logo there might be embossed, and that might be why he didn't go down there. Only 2 copies done of this card, though. Still a pretty cool looking card. You got that I don't know what they call that particular Sabres logo, but I will tell you, I do like collecting Dominic Hasek cards, and I do want him in Buffalo. That's my #1 choice for Hasek cards in my collection. 20 seconds left, you guys. We're at 177.50, 15 bids. Let's see what's going to come. 2 copies of this card were added to the Buybacks product back in 2019. 10 seconds left. Will we see a bid? I think we might see one. I'm going to go out on a limb and see. We'll see one bid in the final second. And we do. And we do it at 212.55. I'm so glad that I could be right about that because I really wasn't sure. All right. Sebastian Aho, Future Watch Auto. The card is raw. I think he's the better of the him versus Svechnikov in Carolina. I like this player. He's number 20. Card looks nice on the top right, top left, top edge. Left edge looks good. Bottom left corner, I mean, it's hard to see, but it looks good. Same with the bottom edge. Bottom right corner looks good too. Right edge looks good. Autograph looks good. Slight fading at the very top there over the knee. But other than that, very nice copy. Number 319 out of 999. 201.50 with 22 bids as we sit right now. John says these prices, holy moly. Someone was confusing Brady Tkachuk with Matthew Tkachuk. Sylvan says, okay, hold on a second here. McCarr took a lot out of McKinnon's value for some reason. Possibly. It doesn't make sense to me, though. Sylvan says the game dated moments is an EPAX card with one card where you know what the card is, but have odds of hitting a silver, a gold. Okay, so you're buying the single card. You know you're buying that card. You might get a parallel. I got it. Thank you. Oli Lefsa. Thank you, Professor, for reminding me what Josh was saying he read. When you read Mario Lemieux's autograph, you guys, consider that it looks like Oli Lefsa. Thank you, Professor, for the reminder. I'll probably ask you again later. John says, Kessel Young Gun exclusive, outselling Bunting and Shabbat. Phil never ceases to impress. He is an impressive guy. Not much people is selling. Yeah, not a lot of McCarr out there maybe right now. Carey Price there for a name. All right, guys, 7 seconds left on this Sebastian Aho. There's a bid to 242.89 and another nibble to 245.39. That card's going to go up about 25% in the final dying seconds, which we love to see here on Slab Sharks Live. Adam Fox, SPA Future Watch Auto at a $9.99 raw copy. Autograph, while little, is perfect. $709 and $999. Just looking at the edges and the corners here. Listen, I can't grade this card through my screen, but it looks perfect. What does perfect mean? Grade wise, I don't know. But the card looks perfect to me from here. Would it grade that? I don't know. I have no idea. Who knows with grading companies nowadays? Could grade anywhere from an 8 to an 11. Who knows? 15 seconds left. $190.50 with 30 bids. John says, I'm holding my Makar rookies for the next Norris run, and Stanley Cup run would be good. 205.50 on the Adam Fox. Another nibble to 220. That's going to do it. 220 on the 235.50. Never you guys mind on the Adam Fox SPA. All right, and this is the Upper Deck Premier 2016 Draisaitl, Leon Draisaitl, inked script auto with a Dr. Dre inscription. 99 copies made, $310. Beautiful autograph, beautiful inscription. $84.99 inked script. 11 bids, 25 seconds left, $310. 613. That's what I figured. People holding till the season starts. Was hoping I can get a deal on some Makars today. Strong price for the Aho, says Sylvan. Good time to buy Fox, says John. And Sylvan agrees. 8 seconds left on the Fox, on the Draisaitl, I'm sorry. 3 seconds. Final opportunity. And there's a Shark to 355. Next up, Elias Pettersson, 2018 Upper Deck Ice signature swatches, numbered out of 150. Now, the nice thing about Upper Deck Ice signature swatches is that there's an acetate layer on top of the card, and the autograph is on the acetate. This is numbered 90 of 150. Nice piece of green jersey underneath the nice blue autograph. Really I just love Upper Deck Ice when they do memorabilia cards. I think they have beautiful designs, and that acetate finish just gives the cards such a nice look and feel. 10 seconds left, 14 bids, $81. Elias Pettersson, hopefully he puts on a bunch of weight and just becomes a powerhouse. Will there be a final bid? And there will be one to $86. Next up, Andrei Svechnikov of your Carolina Hurricanes rookie team logo jumbos. The jumbo auto right there. It is a sticker auto. It is number 28 of 49 right there. Hand serial numbered. 14 bids, $109.50 at the moment. Next up will be another bunting. This is the high gloss out of 10. We saw the exclusives. We will see the high gloss coming up shortly. Then we have a whole run of Bedards. So let's just open up these Bedards, and we're going to wind up this episode, guys, relatively soon. We're coming up here on 2 hours and 10 minutes already. It goes by so fast. Let's just see here how much time we are going to go. 9 seconds left. 117.50 now on the Svechnikov. 139.50. 154. The Sharks are out on Svechnikov. 154.50. And next up is the bunting high gloss. High gloss is synonymous with out of 10. 10 copies produced. The rarest Young Gun parallel historically up until next year's product, when we will see a 1 of 1. All right, 15 minutes will take us through to this Luka and all these Bedards. We'll watch a whole bunch of these and just see what they all sell for. We go all the way to Luka. Let's open up one more Bedard. This guy here. And we'll go to the McDavid Young Gun. And I think, oh, we got it. We got to make sure we stick around for that card. All right. Here we go. 56 seconds left on the bunting high gloss. 187.50 as we sit right now. Sylvan, like the inscription, bold Leon as usual. So then I really like jumbo logos, may collect them one day. Yeah, well, I mean, why not? And again, they are manufactured patches, but again, consider a manufactured patch to be a design element. That's just my advice. Like, people get offended by manufactured patches. I don't. I mean, I don't on a rookie card where it's, a rookie photo shoot. Like, again, those don't offend me because that's what they have to be to get the cards out on time. So if you don't like them, don't buy them. It's really as simple as that. 10 seconds left on the bunting high gloss for a 187.50. Will we see a shark attack? We see a shark attack. 204.50. The blood is dripping. And we have a ton of blood to $410 in the final seconds. That's what happens on Slab Sharks Live when we see a high gloss hit the auction block. All right, now we have a series of these Connor Bedard game dated moments. We'll watch a few of them. We are going to wind down here. I'll let you guys know we have under 13 minutes. Wait, where'd the rest of those go? Did they go to the wrong place? 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 2. Okay, I see what happened here. We'll just resort some of these here. And we'll go through these guys. $13, 2, 4. I'll put that guy right there. And 11. I don't know. I'll put that right about there. Let's see if we got these in order. That'd be a miracle if we did. 1:55 left on this one. 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19. All right, we're going to go for just under 20 more minutes, you guys. Just under 20 more minutes. So please feel free to stick around. We're going to wait on this one. The Bedard game dated moments. 2 bids, $20.50. So January 2nd, 2023, Bedard sets Team Canada World Juniors record. That is the game dated moment that this is commemorating. With the first period goal in his team's quarterfinal victory over Slovakia at the IIHF World Junior Championship, Bedard set Canadian records for most points in a single tournament with 19, as well as career goals with 15 and points with 31. And this card is commemorating that accomplishment. And I believe all the cards that were all these Bedards are commemorating that same moment here. So we'll see a bunch of these sell. It's not going to be too exciting, so maybe a time to grab yourself a sip of water. Sylvan, wrong place to click the mouse. Sylvan says they aren't crazy expensive because of the manufactured patch, but they look nice, the jumbo logos. That's the important thing, Sylvan, because they look nice. If you think they look nice, that's important. 10 seconds left on the Bedard, $22.50, 3 bids. Final call, $22.50 it is. That's a PSA 9. Are these all PSA 9s? Yes, they seem to all be 9, so we can sort of expect these all to sell right around this $20 to $25 level. I have to think that's where they're going to end up being. We'll see. 40 seconds left. John says, I guess this year will mark the end of Kessel's Ironman streak. Is it for sure, or are you just sort of saying, you just thinking that? Because is he signed? Is he signed? Can you let me, what do you know, John? Is he signed? Is he going to play, or is he not? And if he is, I don't know. But you're probably right. I mean, the guy is up there in age, right? He's up there. All right, there's a bid to $22 on this Bedard. 6 bids, 10 seconds left. John says we've been saying it for years, though. Isn't that the truth, John? 4 seconds, guys, on the Bedard, $22. Where's a bid to 27 in the final seconds with 8 bids? Let's see if that has an impact on the next one. So these are all the same card, guys. That last one just went for 27. This one's sitting at $18. Let's see if we can get another bid in on this one. grab a text message here. Let's see. All right, guys, 28 seconds. We're at 1853 bids. I have to think we're going to see another bid. Where are we going to get to $25? I kind of think we will. Well, there we are. Now we make it at $20.50. Can we get any higher? 10 seconds now on this is the third or fourth copy of this card we've seen. This is cheaper than the price of grading. 2 seconds. 2308. 2308 on that copy of it. We're at 20 bucks on this one. We have 2 minutes until this one's going to end. Hot Dog Phil has just the right amount of fat to avoid injury, says John. I love Phil. Like I just love a player who's kind of outside the norm and just has fun and is himself and doesn't really care what other people think. Next level, appreciate the comment. Thank you very much. Sylvain says PSA announced today that they will do on-site grading at the Toronto Expo from now on. That's good news for the hobby. Good news for the hobby. You'll have the option to get your card graded by PSA at the show, and you'll also have your option, I believe, to get your cards graded properly by Tag also at the Toronto Expo. If not, takeaway as well. If you want your cards graded properly, Tag grading. If you want your cards graded, spin the wheel, you have other options out there. I say that somewhat tongue-in-cheek, everybody. Lots of respect for all the grading companies. They all do their best, I'm sure, with minimal population control. All right, guys, 40 seconds left. $20 on this particular Connor Bedard game dated moments, PSA 9, 3 bids, 30 seconds left. We'll get through these last few cards and then we will call it a night. This one is a beautiful card. Topps Dynasty, Roberto Alomar, Vladdy Guerrero, and Bo Bichette. Look at those autos. I mean, they're over the faces, but the faces are kind of faded. It still looks really good. 5 copies made. Beautiful patches. What a nice card that is. Really nice card. Looks like this Bedard is going to do the same number, 2308. 2308. We have the same bidders, I believe, just from the numbers. I mean, I'm not saying that for sure, but it looks like we have the same bidders. John says Kessel is not signed for the next season. Yikes, I hope he is. Habs should sign him once Price goes on the long-term injured reserve and have Kessel play versus the Leafs. Yeah, that'd be funny. Since they have Max Domi, it would only be fitting. Fair enough. So then I love Tag 2. I think it's the grading of the future. I expect to shift to it one day, but as a vendor, need to go where the most resale values. But don't kid yourself. You're not looking at the comps then, Sylvain. If people, that's an assumption you're making. I would gamble, Sylvain, to say that you've never looked at what Tag slabs sell for, because Tag actually tracks the data. Tag slabs outsell PSA slabs on a regular basis. I'm not saying they always do, but Tag cards outsell PSA cards of the same grade all the time. So don't fool yourself. And you're under the PSA spell just by the tone of the comment. I can tell, because you're just unaware that Tag slabs, you do your research, you'll see. I would say that Tag slabs sell for between about 80 and 120% of PSA. So don't sleep on Tag. Don't sleep on Tag. All right, minute and a half left on this one. And then we're going to see a couple more here. Well, maybe 4 more of these. I apologize. It's a bit of a lull in the evening, but bear with me and we'll get through them. Minute 20 on that one, 2 on that, 3 on that, and then 5 minutes till this one. But really, we're hanging out to get to these last 5 or 6 cards up here. We've got the Donruss Optic Luka My House PSA 10 purple at 30 bucks. A nice insert. A nice insert there. A Luka insert. We have the Kevin Durant Topps Chrome rookie PSA 9, $184. Kevin Durant, one of the all-time greats, or getting himself in there. Another Bedard, and then we have these 3 cards to end it off. The Panini Photogenic Unforgettable. There's the shot, right? That was the basket that tied that put them ahead in that game and put them into the next round on their way to a championship. I believe that was that year. Then we got the McDavid Young Gun, and we'll finish off with this beautiful triple auto of the Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays. $24.50 now on this one. So this is like the second or third most we've seen one of these sell for tonight. 10 seconds left. 6 bids on the Bedard game dated moment. This was a direct-to-consumer issue from Upper Deck. Will we see another bid here? I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. Doesn't look like we're gonna. $24.50 on that Bedard. This one's at $20. We should see it go a little bit higher. Sylvan says, interesting. I should do more research. Yeah, just all I'm saying is people assume that they don't sell for as much, but that assumption is wrong in many, many cases. John says, do you see a future where PSA has to pay TAG to use their technology? I don't know. I mean, TAG does have all of the relevant patents for grading cards using computers. So they'll either have to license it if they want, or they'll have to just remain human or be hybrid, something like that. But I think I do see a time in the future where TAG does become the premier grading company, and the human companies are just kind of in their own space at that point. I think the whole thing will switch to automated for the most part, because that's the way the world works. You can't fight technology or evolution. 4 seconds left, guys. $24. There's a little nibble to $24.50. It's going to do it on that version, on that copy. This one's at 20. Let's guess. Let's take some guess. I guess this one's going to sell for $24.50. I'll play it safe. Sylvan, you are welcome. John says that's $1 billion question. Patented technology. Yes, it is. Sylvan says, I'm quite niched with young guns, though. I think I had done was mainly young guns. Could have been. And I'm talking about all cards for sure. All right, 30 seconds left on this one. $20.50. And just to let you guys a reminder, we will be done in less than 10 minutes on this episode of Slab Sharks Live on the Sports Cards Live YouTube channel. We have 12 seconds left on this Bedard. It's at $20 with 2 bids. I think we're going to see another bid, though. I think someone's trying to buy up a bunch of these to do something with them. Not this time. Not this time. Not this one. That one goes for about $5 cheaper than the last few. One more here. Again, only just under 9 minutes left on the show, you guys. And then we're going to say goodnight. But I do thank everybody who's hung in there for the evening. I know this one is a bit longer. Minute and a half left here. We will be back. I'll be back streaming on Sunday night with Josh from the Gong Show. We will be doing, I might be in this exact same room. We'll see. I got to talk to my cousin, see if I can come back here. We'll be doing the weekly hockey PWCC show on Sunday. No Sports Cards Live, though, on Saturday. My apologies for that, but I have family events to attend to. And but then we're back. And guys, the lineup for Sports Cards Live guests that is coming up starting on what would be the 23rd, I believe. Let me fill you in on who's coming up on Sports Cards Live in the next little bit here. We got 45 seconds left on this card. All right, so here's what's coming, everybody. September 16th, no show. No show on September 16th. September 23rd, Dr. James Beckett will be our guest on Sports Cards Live. Dr. James Beckett, it'll be almost 2 years. He's been on with us 5 times. It'll be almost 2 years since we've had him. He'll be back on September 23rd. September 30th, guys, Mike Baker. Mike Baker of Mike Baker Authenticated, the guy whose stickers go on some slabs. He is one of the eye appeal guys in the hobby. He's going to come on. We're going to hear all about his history. By the way, this Bedard is going to, $25.50, $5 more than the last one that sold. Isn't that interesting? Oh, it looks like the My House Luca has sold. Missed that. Sold that one. Sold for $40. We are down now to the final 5 cards, starting with this Kevin Durant 07 Topps Chrome rookie card PSA 9. It's at $199 right now. Again, Mike Baker of Mike Baker Authenticated will be on the show on September 30th, and then October 7th. I know I'm getting ahead here, but I'm excited about these shows. October 7th is Ray Schulte on Sports Cards Live. Ray Schulte, you probably know who he is, but if you don't, he is the director of media and communications for the National. And he also is a great promoter of hobby events across a bunch of them. And just a really nice guy. And I'm excited to have Ray on. We're going to hear his story. KD, guys, there's a bid to 203 with a 227. Sharks came, they nibbled, but they did not kill. 227.50 on the Kevin Durant. All right, the last one of these tonight, and then we're going to get into the photogenic, unforgettable. This is a cool card. This, like, there's Kawhi right there, down, crouching down. Look at where the ball is in this picture. Look at where the ball is. It is about to go through the net. I think we all remember where we were when this shot was taken, and what a shot it was. I mean, this is like cemented in history. There's Ben Simmons at the bottom. There's Fred VanVleet there off to the side in the white jersey. Is Drake there? I don't see Drake anywhere. This is 18 bids, 181.50. It's a BGS 9. But this Bedard is we have a minute left on the Bedard. Then we have a minute break before this one goes off, right? That's 2 minutes away. This is 3 minutes away. And this is 5. So we're almost done, everybody. Thank you, Sylvan. Says, enjoy the vacation, Jeremy. What a great stream. John says, great show. Thanks for your insights. Thank you, John. When does Fanatics acquire Beckett already? I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I don't think they do. I don't think they do, but I think if they're going to acquire a grading company and listen, I have zero insight, honestly, when it comes to anything to do with Tag being acquired. I don't think anything like that is happening, but I would think that a cutting edge company like Fanatics would want a cutting edge company like Tag over a non-cutting edge company like Beckett. But if they bought Beckett, they need to refresh that thing pretty much and bring it into the 21st century. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the play for Fanatics. I really don't know if it's the play. I don't know if a grading company is the play for Fanatics, to be honest. But you never know. I didn't know that they'd buy PWCC, and they did. So it's all speculation. I have no idea. I don't know what's up with these underwear ads. They're starting to catch my eye more and more now. John says, Beckett was a great part of my youth, but now it seems more like driftwood in a slow river. Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons for why the Beckett brand has just been devalued so much, because the man, Dr. Beckett, is an absolute legend in our hobby, and it's almost a disservice to him that they allowed it to happen when he had nothing to do with it, with what's happening. He's been out of the company for 18 years. 5 seconds left on the Panini Photogenic Kawhi, guys. That's going to sell. Oh, there's a little bit to 200 even on the Kawhi. Very, very nice card as well. I like those cards that really just capture a moment, and that one certainly did it. Second last card of the night is a Connor McDavid BGS 9.5 Young Guns. Now, earlier tonight, we saw this same card in a different holder sell for $31,000. Here we have the same card, but the label is different. It's a gold 9.5 label instead of a black 10 label. That did $31,000. You can save yourself $29,000 and buy this card, or just buy this card and keep your 29 grand and go buy yourself a new car, or put a down payment on a house, or all sorts of different things. This to me is a much better buy. 3 9.5s and a 9. Connor McDavid Young Gun. There's a bid to 1973. 5 seconds left. Any more Sharks going to attack? They do not attack. 68 bids. 1973 is going to be the final price on the Gem Mint 9.5 Connor McDavid Young Gun, which looks just as good as the BGS 10 Pristine did to me. But what do I know? I am not a card grader. All right, final card of the night, guys, is this beautiful 2020 Topps Dynasty Roberto Alomar, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Dante Bichette Jr., his son Bo, triple auto patch, Topps Dynasty, 5 copies produced. This is number 1 of 5. These are on-card autos, 42 bids so far, $380. Let's take a look at the back, see what it says. You've just received a triple autograph patch card from 2020 Topps Dynasty. The signing of all Topps autograph cards is witnessed by a Topps representative to guarantee authenticity. The relics contained on this card are not from any specific game, event, or season. I do not know what that means. I do not know what that means. They're not, maybe they are simply just nice decorative pieces, but they are not from any specific game, event, or season. Are they from specific players? I don't know. I have to assume that they just don't know what they're from because these things get mixed up into bins. I don't know. But one thing that we don't have is transparency on where these things are coming from. And we'll see. We'll see if that's going to have any impact on cards like this as time goes by. 9 seconds left, $380, 42 bids. It is a beautiful card. Nonetheless, there's a bid to 531, 577. We had a couple of Sharks come and attack, and they killed this card. $576.78, 46 bids. And that is the final card tonight on Slab Sharks Live, everybody. Streaming live on the road from Winnipeg, Manitoba. All right. John says just 15 times more for the 0.5 guys. Yep. Grader at Beckett at a good day that day cost the buyer $29,000. Sure did. Sure did, John. All right, guys. We've been going on for a while, 2.5 hours already, so we are going to end this. I want to thank everybody for joining. If you want to consign cards to Slab Sharks, reach out to them. Reach out to Slab Sharks. Very easy to get a hold of these guys. Email support@slabsharks.com for consignment inquiries. Great service, great people. You cannot go wrong. Check them out. We'll see you guys again soon. This episode of Slab Sharks Live and all the action that came along with it is now over. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend.